I see all of you. I see Brian MK was first. Egg gang. Something here. Something is here. What happened? What the fuck happened? This is a tune though. This is a tune. It's React Day, yeah, I hate his React. Spanky Joe as well. But I am going to watch all of his coke clips. Your video just plays in the middle with no... I've changed that before. I don't know why it does that. Right, don't fucking make beep noises. This ain't a fucking GPM stream. This ain't a fucking GPM stream. Probably. V kills as well. Right, I can't help it. Ah! Just the song's got me going. The song's got me going. It's all the little and they all change. All those little bits in the background change, like, oh my fucking, that's better. Oh, let's move it over a little bit. Hang on. Hi again, Mark's one and that doing stuff. I need to dye my hair some pink again. I need to dye my hair again. It's alright for the minute. How are we all doing? Doing stuff? Have a nice weekend. Do things you liked. Do things you didn't like. Do stuff in between. Yeah, I'm not bad, I'm here. I'm not bad, I'm here. So, that's cool. We're going to watch some DSP videos. You just woke up. Fuck me. We're going to watch some DSP videos. Now, I will admit, I've seen a lot of these rants already, but I want to watch them on stream because they were just so insane. Hate Army's got 40-minute videos, so I think we're going to use the Hate Army one. And then we've got a new rant from today from Snort Hogan. Clip this one. DSP is completely unhinged, rants and rages about trolls and his pathetic stream last night. So I want to see that. And then we've got Snort Hogan. Then we've got Hate Army from last night. DSP wants to drop Amnesia the bunker after Sly stream in 2023. Now I've already watched a lot of these this morning. Like, I know what happened. But he was just insane, dude. He fucking lost his mind. He lost his mind over one stream where he didn't get much money. And I fucking said he weren't going to want to play this game and he weren't going to get money for it. I fucking said this was going to happen. Everyone knew this was going to happen. He's such a fucking freak, dude. Yeah, where were you? Well, I played... You asked me for variety. I gave you variety. Where are you? I mean, I'm just making a factual observation. Making a factual observation, yeah. He's so trash, dude. Makes me fucking die. Oh shit, I need to move that. Oh. Oh no! Spell. Alright, let's boot up the PC. Boot up the Xbox first. Let's get Jamie here. Let's get Jamie on the go. Right, anyway. Hang on. Let's see if we can get that. Can I do that? Oh, we can do that. We need to do the and I see people into that one. Or that one. No. And then into the... Yeah, see they can hit with that as well, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that standing. I don't know if I can do that standing. I think that's only a corner thing. I think that's only a corner thing. Like hit that after that big smash combo. Does that work? Kind of. Okay. Let's get the guy. Missed that. Right. It actually looked like Jamie was dancing to Ken's music. Get some of it. I really need to punish with that when I'm the other sides. When I'm the other sides, I need to do that. I need to do that because I always fuck up. I always fuck up that. I fuck up that on this side, even though that's a better move to punish with. Can we get in with that? No. Oh, close, dude. I can nearly do that jump in the air combo a lot. Alright.
Army shit. Your name is Hate Army? You're saying Hate Army shit. Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
Welcome to the late stream. How is everyone tonight?
Here we go.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome, Phil, yeah?
To play and chill and have a good time with all
Yeah,
of you tonight.
chill.
Something different, finally, that you guys I know have been waiting for variety in the rotation. What's funny is there has been variety. Like, I started the World Tour mode of Street Fighter 6.
Oh, yeah, that's real variety.
Night,
World Tour mode.
Viewer lobby, and people are like, well, it's still Street Fighter 6. I'm like, well, it is, but it's completely different. It's not
So?
the competitive play we've been doing all along. But there's some
It's
people
the same
that are
game,
so
dude.
Anti-Street Fighter that they're like, anything but Street Fighter.
It's literally the same game.
We are playing something different. We are doing horror. Horror returns to my streams. As you know, I really enjoy horror games. I always have, you know, although maybe not the same as most other streamers and content creators. I'm not one of these people that is jumping and screaming and, you know,
Can't do super that way.
freaking out every chance I get during a horror game. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, it's not about me, you know, shrieking like a small child or a sissy, trying to get entertainment value out of that.
I cannot do the
Me
super that
actually
way.
enjoying the idea that there is something unnatural, unnerving,
What
and
the
not
fuck
within
was
the
that,
normal
dude?
confines of reality going on. Reading the logs and trying to understand what's happening in a suspenseful horror game is actually one of the
Zelda, how you
best parts
doing?
of it. I mean, jump scares can be fun. I find them more funny than fun. When I actually get startled by a jump scare, I laugh at it because I know how funny it is. You know, I don't really get scared by horror movies or, you know, games like this. But people love to watch me play them because they say, hey, this is something that, you know, by watching you, we can experience the game and enjoy it and not have to feel terrified. A lot of people, they don't want to play horror games by themselves because they feel so scared when they play them. So when I play a horror game, it's something a little special, a little different. And I like that. I like that I can be that avenue for many people to watch horror, okay?
Dragons, how you
So you
doing?
guys are ready for some chill fun tonight in Amnesia the Bunker, the latest entry from the Amnesia franchise, which is actually funny because I feel like we just played one. Like, we played Amnesia Rebirth, right? I swear that was recent, but people are like, nah, Amnesia Rebirth was like fall 2020. I was like, fall 2020?
Bryce the Soon, how you doing?
3 years ago? It seems like it was like a year or two ago. It really doesn't seem that long. But then again, I think that was the pandemic effect, wasn't it? That was the COVID effect where things
The
just
COVID
like, screwed up
effect, yeah.
time-wise for many of us, and everything that happened during that COVID era kind of got
The
weirdly
COVID
suspended.
era.
And it's like, how did they make another Amnesia game so fast? It's like, dude, it's almost 3 years later. Like, oh, I didn't realize that. So here we go. Tonight I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are too. This should be a good one. You know, Amnesia Rebirth was good. Of course, a few weird things there at the ending stuff, but for the most part, a decently scary game. Some good puzzles.
Okay.
Interesting lore. And I really enjoyed it, so I hope that you guys are ready for some more Amnesia tonight. I don't know how different this one will be from the previous 3 Amnesia games, which all have had a different vibe to them, you know? It's kind of like an anthology, like a horror anthology, where it's the same series.
Okay,
but
thanks for explaining to us what the game is.
What do you guys have to say? So Rugal says, I hate those people that play horror games just to have forced reactions for every little thing. Yeah, and it's bad. Woo! Go, Henry, go, go.
Yep, totally cool.
Run to the trench, the rendezvous. Like, for
Oh my
example,
God, DSP,
this one
really?
time, before Dead Space Remake came out, okay? My wife and I said, well, let's rewatch Dead Space 1 before Dead Space Remake comes out, because then I can directly compare the original game to the remake and see the differences. And we started watching this dude, and this dude would not shut the fuck up. It was like every moment was a scream. It was like unbearable. And this guy is very popular on YouTube. He has tons of views and everything. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I want to watch this. Exploding. Yes, very realistic. And the exploding doors. Very nice. Like a spring-loaded door. So you can tell it's over-exaggerated and non-natural reactions. Just
Brian MK, I love you too.
Ugh, I can't stand that shit. So, yeah, I hope that you guys like my real playthrough of the game starting tonight. Yes, the Blimp, the last horror game we played was back in March. Resident Evil 4 Remake, correct? I think that was March, late March, early May.
Thank you for the love bomb, Brian MK.
April. That was the last horror game. And before then, it was actually, I think, a while. You had Dead Space Remake in January. You had Callisto Protocol in December, right? They're almost the same game. So there you go. Judge Gaming says I've been going back to all the old school Call of Duty games, and matchmaking is now fixed. Oh, they fixed all that crap, finally. No more nonsense, no more broken matchmaking, no more hacking. That's good to hear. Good evening, Haseo. How are you? Good to have you here. Mem is excited for late night horror. Argos has played more scary games. I love scary games. The thing is, I've played a lot of them. Like, Silent Hill, what ones haven't I played? Resident Evil, which ones haven't I played, right? It's hard to find the ones that I haven't really played. Slayer, good evening. Did you read
Oh,
the
wow,
email?
Slayer's
I did
here,
not.
great.
I know you sent me a new email last night. I didn't have a chance. When I get a chance, I'll give it a look, and I'll probably shoot you a response. Haven't had a chance to do that. Willow says, how was dinner? Okay. So last week, my wife wanted to try a new recipe she'd never tried before. She wanted to make homemade meatballs, beef meatballs. in the slow cooker. So this isn't my meatball recipe where we make it in a pot of Italian marinara sauce and it simmers all day in the sauce.
Wow, simmering all day, amazing.
But she wanted to make it healthier, so she said, we're going to do the lower fat content meatballs. And I warned her, I said, no, when I make my Italian meatballs, it's 80-20 mix, 80, meat, 20 fat. I'm warning you, it's going to end up not being that good. She wanted, well, I want to try it anyway. So she got 90-10 and too dense, little dry, good flavor, but definitely not what we wanted. So this week, we got 80-20, all right? She makes them. It's like, oh, the meatballs taste good now, right? But because it was 80-20 mix, the fat was out of control and basically liquefied in the slow cooker. So that even though the meatballs tasted good, they were very fatty. And she goes, well, how are they so good when you make them? And I said, because I make them in a giant pot of Italian sauce, and they slow simmer all day. So even though they're 80-20 meatballs, the fat melts away into the sauce. You're talking a big-ass pot of sauce that's like 8 portions for dinner. So you don't taste
What's his point?
Much. Here, these meatballs, because you made them in the slow cooker, they just sat there in their own fat simmering all day, so now they taste fatty. And she was like, that's it, we're not doing these anymore. I said, all right. I thought they were all right, but they're like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore, because we're going to go back to our old meatballs. We used to get these chicken meatballs that were really good. So I'm okay with that. I love the chicken meatballs that she tried. She was trying something new for 2 weeks. We couldn't nail it. She's like, yeah, throw in the towel on this one. We'll go back to the old thing we were doing. These nice, delicious chicken meatballs. So anyway, that's what we had for dinner, and that's how it was. I thought it was all right. We had them with a penne pasta. Oh my God, they're a stupid meme, right? We had them with
easy
penne
to eat.
pasta. And I thought that the meatballs were decent. Admittedly, not
easy to eat.
Some of the meatballs, they were a little fatty. That's true, and it was a little liquidy, but it was tasty. Like the meat was good and everything, and the pasta was great, But she was like, too fatty. Well, that's what happens. Jade loves horror. Me too. I'm excited for horror. Felix the Mate says, what about Bioshock 1 again? I mean, I might play it again someday. If you guys wanted me to. It's been a while since I played it last, right? Oh, that's delicious. Slayer said his family makes stew with lamb. Yummy. Stewed lamb, I bet, is absolutely delicious. Falling apart. Oh, I bet that's great. Mem says, I don't think you played the Resident Evil Revelations games. Yes, I did. Played both. Full playthrough. They're on this channel. Oh. Yes, I did. Ooh. Mark says, when I grew up in Adelaide, Australia, the Italian-born people who came to Australia made their own sauce. Most of my friends were Italian when I was growing up. That's the way to do it. She says, hey, Phil, ready to see your journey in the bunker.
That's the way to do it.
We'll see. Like I was just saying to everyone, I don't necessarily get like, oh my God, scared when I play these games, but I still enjoy the atmosphere and the stories and the suspense. That's what it is for me, like the air of not knowing what's going to happen or what's going on. That's what I really like about horror games. Absolutely. Excited for Amnesia, says Mr. Puzzle. Glad to hear that. Ooh, a spicy stew. Slayer says it's a spicy lamb stew. Cabbage, potatoes, carrots, and eggs. Sounds delicious. Don Fanucci says cream meatballs and sauce is the way to go. I completely agree. That's the way. You imbue that meatball with the sauce flavor. And, like I said, it's not fatty because that fat was all worked out into the sauce and cooked all day, so it's not fatty. You don't taste it, Very good. All right, so everyone, allow me, please, to go through my shtick before we begin. So tonight we're starting a new game. Obviously, that's exciting, right? I don't know how long this one is.
Woke up level 3 or
level 2. We're going to play it exclusively as night streams in 2-hour increments, as long as it takes. Some people are like, oh, it's like 6 hours long. I guarantee you we will not beat it in 6 hours, only because, as you know me, I take my time with these games. I read the logs. We're going to have interaction and talking when I play. It's going to take longer. I guarantee you we probably won't finish it this week, which is fine because we are in absolutely no hurry to finish the game, all right? Now, this is variety, which you guys have wanted. I've also am happy to be playing variety on the streams. As much as I'm enjoying Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16, when I'm awake when I'm playing Final Fantasy 16, to have something different in the rotation is a good thing. I'm happy we're getting to this finally. I told you guys we would get to it when we get to it, and we got to it now a month later. I'm excited for this. It would be great if you guys could support these late night horror streams, and there's many ways you can do that. You can simply give this stream a like, and engagement.
I love how you put that the big in there as well.
The last couple of months, my engagement has tanked here on YouTube because I've been playing things that really naturally people haven't thought about liking. Like, for example, I don't talk about liking the stream usually when I'm playing Street Fighter, so some nights we don't hit 100 likes, and that hurts the channel. Comments, I get almost no comments on my Street Fighter videos, and that's a lot of the ones that are coming out.
Oh, dear.
If you could like the stream tonight And if you're watching the videos later on, if you could like them and leave comments, that would help a ton. Now, of course, you can always go above and beyond and support in one of these other crowdfunding methods. For example, a super chat or a super sticker or a membership or a gifted membership would be great tonight.
Nice
We're trying to build the
muscles.
memberships back.
Can I
We've
see
lost
your
a ton
penis?
of gifted memberships that had been going on over the last couple of months. And, you know, this morning we got some momentum back, which was very nice. We got back to 500 members. It'd be great if we hit 510 by the end of tonight's stream. That would be absolutely superb. And the thing is, that's not just helping me. That helps the whole community. A gifted membership means someone who can use emotes, who can talk as much as they want in the chat. They get a cool chat crown badge. They get a bunch of benefits. So that's a great way to support.
Great way to support the benefits. We dropped down.
Kind of, you know, getting something nice out of it, right? So please consider that. Of course, tips are absolutely appreciated. And, you know, we have reward goals for tips, a silly hat.
Oh, do we? Tell us.
Vest or whatever.
Tell
Absolutely,
us.
that would fit into tonight's stream format. It's not like a Street Fighter where a hat
Tell
would
us
be
the rewards.
Intrusive here. You can wear whatever you want. So, good stuff all around. Anything that you could do to support tonight's stream would be greatly appreciated. I don't want to talk about it all night, so I try to get out of the way now. You know. All right. So, shall we? All right. Normally, this would be the segment where I do shout-outs. We have
just need me to
absolutely
do a
no
drive
contributions
rush combo
whatsoever
against
so far
Ken.
tonight. So,
I mean, it's the
I guess
CPU,
we'll
but
just
still.
get started with the game.
It
Yeah, we got
still
nothing to shout out,
pressures
so I
me
might as well
enough
get
that
started,
it's
right?
kind of like a real
Okay.
match where I can't do as much stuff.
Here we go.
And he's still drive impacting
Good
me.
evening, Ellipsi. Good evening, Tyler. Ooh. All right,
I tried
so
to
far,
command
I'd say
grab
it's
him,
all
it didn't
right.
let
I
me.
want to say thanks to everyone here chilling. If you're watching on demand on YouTube, by the way, please, anything helps. It's part one of a new playthrough. Liking the stream, liking the video, leaving comments on this video about what you think about the atmosphere of the game, all right? Or just saying, hey, I just want to help with the algorithm. That's a comment that helps, all right? Anything, all right? And
Ken fucking opened the round with
thanks
his
so
super.
far, and we will continue in just a moment. Thanks for watching. All right, everyone, so we're an hour in, and two things. Number one, I have to pee. And number two, I wanted to stretch my legs regardless. So I'm going to mute the mic and use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh.
But I will say this. Guys, thanks for being here. It would be great if you could support the stream in some way. Giving it a like. We need 15 likes to hit our 100 likes goal for the stream. There's almost 400 of you here. I'm pretty sure we hit 100 likes tonight. But outside of that, any support would be appreciated. Right now, I've gotten one tip in a whole hour, and that's it. Literally nothing else. No super chats, no memberships, no other tips.
Listen to this.
It'd be great if you could support tonight's stream. You've been asking me non-stop for variety. So I'm giving you variety. I'm giving you what you want tonight. It'd be great if you could support that, okay? All right, I'll be right back, and we'll continue. All right, so I'm back, and it looks like I have received 100 likes. So we're going to do the celebratory bubble glow tonight. Thank you for the engagement, everyone. I appreciate that. It does help the stream to have engagement on it. It helps the stats of the channel.
Oh, bro,
overall
really?
as well.
How the fuck Ken
So
gonna
let's do
wake
that,
up
and
like
again, got about an
The
hour left
AI
on
is
the
actually
stream.
dumb,
Please
innit, when
support
you
the
fight the
stream. You
fucking
guys have been
CPU. Like,
asking
it
me
knows too
nonstop
much.
for more variety content.
It's
When I
weird.
announced
It's
I was
not like
playing this
fighting a
tonight,
person.
people
It
seemed to
knows things that it
rejoice
shouldn't know.
that I was
It's
playing
cringe.
it, so please support it, okay? All right.
Nice bubble blow.
Cool. There you go.
Oh, really?
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right? Now, by the way, I just want to say this
Didn't punish
again.
that properly.
Don't take offense, but if anyone contributed tonight and it didn't, and I'm not shouting it out or whatever, let me know. You know, it's insanely rare that I would have been.
He's
streaming
giving
for
us
30
variety
minutes
instead of just
and
doing
not
it,
one
remember?
contribution. That never happens. So I don't know if it's just chance and a bad night, or if it's that people are having issues, but no one said a word to me. So I'm gonna assume that everything is working, right? That everything's fine. But let me know if something's going wrong, because remember, this has happened before.
Listen to this.
And all
He's
of a
actually
sudden, someone
paranoid
was
as
like,
fuck. He
"Why
ain't got
are you
no
not doing
money.
shout outs tonight or something?" And I was like, well, what are you talking about? Right? And I was like, I don't know. And then I looked and I refreshed, and then there was all these contributions. I was like, why didn't you send me any information? Why didn't you send me any notifications? So Let me know if that's happening, but, you know, if that's the case, and there's nothing, then it's fine. I'm just saying, you know, I want to be sure that I'm not missing anything and people are getting upset, alright? Someone just did a Wings meme, super chat. It's pretty old, no? They're thinking it's a 2016 meme. That's pretty old. Well, there you go. Wings of PDF. Thanks for the super chat. So that is one super chat of the night, right? Yeah. First super chat of the night. Thank you for that.
First super chat of the night.
Now, ready?
As he begged.
Just so everyone knows, we got about roughly 10 to 15 minutes left on tonight's premiere stream of Amnesia the Bunker.
Yeah, I saw
that. If you guys
that.
are liking it, if you are, let me know. And
oh, wrong button,
thanks
dude.
to those who chilled tonight. But anyway, alright. So that was an interesting introductory 2 hours to the game. And it's cool how the maps will populate. As you actually find the maps in the area, they populate with your goals, I guess, which is kind of nice. I would say so far it's decent. You know, there's not really much to fall in love with.
Convert to super.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not, oh my god, blowing me away. It's surprisingly very similar to the previous Amnesia games, although with Amnesia Rebirth, that one was way more, it was like a linear progression game. If you remember, you went from area to area, and yes, there were puzzles and sneaking to do, but it was like a lot of moving around. And this, you're in the same bunker the whole game, right? So it's a little bit different. Feels a little bit claustrophobic, I would say, because you're kind of stuck in this bunker the whole game, and all you're trying to do is walk around and find different ways to open up the different
But he's only played it for like an hour.
Almost is. I know this kind of sounds weird, but it sounds Metroid-esque, right? It's kind of like a game where you see everything at first, but it's all locked, and then as you gradually make progress and do
it's like
different
Metroid,
things, it
okay.
unlocks other areas to access and new abilities. Like I guarantee you, we have shotgun ammo. We'll probably end up finding a shotgun to use at some point, right? We're gonna find these various different things. So far it's all right, I would say.
He's looking
you
up
know?
guides
we had
already.
Great attendance.
Slap and
weird,
tickle,
I don't
no
feel like
idea.
A lot of people were talking tonight in the chat, but we had absolutely great attendance on the stream, and thanks to those who engaged and everything. All right, so thanks for that, and you know, next time around, what we're gonna have to
At
do is
least
backtrack
watchable. I say, do
just
you know what? I
for
don't like it, or don't
clarity.
make it the chat's
I guess
issue.
what
I
we
played
try to look
Amnesia
for
the Bunker,
opportunity to
and I played it for a
dissipate
bit. People watched, and then I played something else, and I didn't go back to it because I didn't personally like it.
and see how
It's
we
not
can
a big
power
deal.
applications and go from there. I get the feeling each wing
It's
will have
not a
one
big
major
deal.
objective you need to complete. Like maybe each wing will have one component of the dynamite you need to blow open the exit or something like that, right? That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys are watching on demand, let me know your thoughts about the game. Leave a comment and say, hey, you liked it, you didn't like it, did you find it interesting, did you find it boring? You know, this essentially is the same formula as the other Amnesia games, and what that means is that it definitely is a lot of wandering around, not knowing what to do till you figure it out. Game isn't going to give you much guidance, right? And a lot of instant deaths. You can't really fight the enemy. It's not like a combat game. It's more survival and reading a lot of logs. It's kind of, you know, exactly what I expected that the game would be. I didn't know how much better or worse it would be from the previous Amnesias. I would say it's all right for now. I don't want to really judge yet till we get further in. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, thanks for watching.
Is that right, Jean Buck? That must be a northern thing.
Were the most important. If you like the videos, leave comments.
Yeah, like, why is it a thing?
I would really appreciate that. Until we continue with this on later in the week. All right. So thank you all, and until next time. All right. I ended the recording, everybody. So yeah, next time we'll continue right from here. We'll have to backtrack a little bit, but I think we have the kind of a general idea what we need to do, right?
Oh, god damn it.
Thanks for everyone who was here. For the very few people who supported, I think there were 2 tips, maybe 3.
Imagine saying this.
And 2 super chats all night. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat it, all right? This was the least supported stream I've done all year. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's been a single stream
where
it's been
so artificial.
supported, especially for the attendance. You know. Now I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's the game.
Listen to
People have
this.
told
If
me
it's
they
the
wanted
game,
something different. They wanted variety. They wanted. When I announced I was going to play this, some people were ecstatic. They were like, "Oh, you're going to do a horror game? This is cool, and we like Amnesia, right?" So I have absolutely no idea. I was getting more support on the Zelda streams. I was getting more support on the Diablo streams. I got way more support on my Final Fantasy, and certainly the Street Fighter stream. I don't know what happened at this particular game for some reason, it was the slowest night ever. I really have no clue. I'm not going to sit here and complain and whine about it all night. I'm just making a factual.
You just did, didn't ya?
You know, you guys, when you're asking for variety, you're asking me to do something. This is a game that we.
When you're asking for variety,
people kept asking me, when
bro.
you play it. Well, I played it. Where were you?
Well, that must be old
right?
school. That must be some old school slang. That one.
That you've been asking for the month. You know, overall, it's exactly what I expected it to be. I don't know what people were expecting from Amnesia. I mean, it's the same formula every game. It really is, with a different plot. But I don't know what else to say. You know, like I'm not. Again, you notice I didn't talk about it all night. I wasn't going to. I'm not going to.
Then why are you talking now?
Constantly about it because I know it's annoying to the viewer, and that's not what you're here for. But at the same time, you know, if people really wanted this and asked for it and said, "You're dying for me to do something different," where was the support? Because that question is, maybe it's a vocal minority. Maybe if I did play Street Fighter tonight, we would have done way better, you know? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Remember, this is just about money.
That if people really want variety, that they're going to support the variety. That it's not that it's just people screaming and then it's actually not true. It's a vocal minority that are just screaming about anything. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to say it. I get the feeling that is the case a lot of the time where you get people who are complaining. Like all of June, there was complaints about it's just RPGs and Street Fighter. So now I'm doing the first thing that's different. So what happened? Right? But again, we'll see what happens. I'm playing it again on Monday night. Yes, because tomorrow night I'm going to do a community night in Street Fighter. So people who want to play me in Street Fighter tomorrow night, we're going to do similar how we did Wednesday night. We'll put up the lobby. We'll password protect it. We'll have people, you know, we'll have people join and see how it goes and all of that. And, you know, and go from there. So, let's see. Let's see what happens tomorrow night. Hopefully it goes well. I kind of talked a little bit more about it yesterday, how we're going to do it. It's going to basically be if you play me once, it'll, you know, you got to leave after that because we want opportunity for more people to be able to play. And it's going to be a more casualized stream.
He's actually unbelievable, isn't he?
Oh, everyone come in with their absolute best characters and try to kick ass. I'm going to be using a variety of characters. Like, I'd like to use Luca a couple matches. I'd like to use Ryu, Dalsim, Zangief, Honda. You know, characters that I'm not great with, I'd like to actually use. Lily to some extent, you know, and get a good variety in rather than it just be about me using Blanca all night, which would be boring in my opinion. If I'm going to do Blanca, I'll go ranked all night. I don't need to play against the viewers with Blanca, right? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. And then I guess what we'll do is Monday night.
Can't do Raw Drive Rush
and
anywhere near as good as
that. I hope that it goes better than that. You know, if we're going to have 400 people on the stream or whatever, I would hope that more than like 3 people are going to think of contributing to the stream because people asked for this game. The thing is, there's tons of other things I could be doing. We could do more Street Fighter.
So I can get it better one side.
Elden Ring, which people asked for.
Elden Ring? Oh, I can't wait for Elden Ring to come back, dude.
You don't have to play this. I played it because you guys asked for it for a month and said that you wanted it. So I would hope that that's going to be the case and it wasn't just a bunch of, you know, people asking for it who actually it was not the case. I don't know. All right? All right.
2 hours? How?
Tomorrow it's going to be...
You see it within like 20 minutes.
First stream, and it's going to be a nice late night stream of fan fun in the viewer lobby of Street Fighter 6 tomorrow night. Okay? Fair enough?
How are you that slow in that game?
I actually don't know how long the game is because the game doesn't seem that long. I have no idea. You know, I guess it depends on each wing, how long it takes you to go through each wing and clear it out. You know, there's what, 4? There was the prison, the communications, the arsenal, and there was another one, right? There's like 4 different wings you have to go through. So, I don't know. I would probably say at least, like I said, probably at least another 2 night streams to finish it. But, yeah, do I really want to be putting 6 to 8 hours into the game if no one cares about it? I don't know. So, let's see what happens. Alright, I hope, like I said, you always got to hope for the positive. That's why I didn't sit here and complain all night or anything. I was going to enjoy the game. I did. I enjoyed playing it with you guys. So, we'll see what happens, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Alright, let's get out of here for the night. Thank you all for being a chill audience. I hope you all have a good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow it's the podcast here on the channel in the morning. Then after the podcast, we head over to the React channel for DSP versus the Internet. All right, the React show.
Cool, yeah, don't miss that.
For a late night viewer lobby of Street Fighter 6 fun, okay?
Don't miss DSP versus the Internet,
Sounds
whatever
good.
you do.
All right. Thank you all. Great stuff. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. All right, everyone. Peace out. Have a good night.
Peace out, Phil.
Good evening, everyone. Phil
Now the
here,
Daily
and welcome
Ack.
to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 15th of July, 2023, my second streaming day of the week. And after a day of Street Fighter, on Street Fighter Friday, today was the variety day where we were going to mix it up. You know, you got the podcast, you got Final Fantasy 13, and a new game, which you guys have been asking me to play for about a month. And a lot of people have been saying, we just can't wait for variety on Saturday night, the premiere of Amnesia, the Bunker.
We just can't wait for variety.
All day long. Warning. When I do this, I'm honest with my audience. I tell you the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. If you don't like honesty,
here we go.
Watch this show, because that's what I do here. That's the whole point of the Daily Wrap, to tell you exactly how the day went.
Yeah, tell us exactly how it went.
All of that and my opinions on it. And, you know, some people are just so sensitive about shit. They can't take the truth, right?
Oh, yeah?
They want to hear it. How dare you talk about this or that? Well, I talk about stuff and I'm honest. And that's going to be the point.
I'm honest.
Your feedback on this video about how
Yeah, he's honest, guys.
I'm actually very curious about how something went, and we're going to talk about that right now. Okay? The late stream tonight was Amnesia the Bunker's premiere. Now, ever since Amnesia the Bunker was going to come out in May, people were excited and said they wanted to see me play it. Then it got bumped to early June, and this was the kiss of death, as I said it was going to be. The game came out amongst Zelda, Street Fighter 6, and Diablo. When it came out, no one talked about Amnesia the Bunker. It's as if the game never existed, which is sad, because the Amnesia games are...
No one talked about it.
Horror experiences.
No one talked about it.
Happened to the game, because people were like, "Were you going to play it still?" I was like, "How could
the people he followed on Twitter didn't talk about it, so no one talked about it.
Still wanted it. I would go back and play it once we had a chance.
People he talked to, he looked at, didn't talk about it, so no one talked about it.
Hey, what do you guys want?
Leave your fucking shit hair alone, dude.
We want variety in Street Fighter. Don't just do random rank. If you're going to do Street Fighter, do something like a community night or something like that. And we want Amnesia the Bunker, because that's horror, and that's going to add variety to the streams. Okay? Now, allow me to tell you my experience with the game and my experience with the stream. My experience with the game is almost exactly what I expected. It's Amnesia. In this game, you're not fighting the creature that's after you. You're trying to survive and avoid it. You're trying to make as little noise as possible and sneak around. You're trying to solve puzzles. We already solved a bunch of puzzles.
Solve?
Right? And it's a little...
You're trying to solve
it's
puzzles.
A little confusing, because the game doesn't really hold your hand or tell you what to do. You got to kind of figure it out for yourself. But in general, I had a good time. We made good progress. You know, 2 hours in, we're in one wing of this underground bunker, and we're trying
Making
to
progress.
I feel like we were almost done with this one wing of the bunker, and then I got killed, which is fine, because I lost like maybe 5 minutes of gameplay. It wasn't a huge deal. But I was like,
yeah, it's a pain in the ass, though, that game.
Go back and redo that, and then I ran out of time. So overall, it's a creepy atmosphere. It's an interesting story so far. It's kind of building to a big thing. Like they're hinting that you're going to eventually end up in this underground Roman temple or something. And apparently there was some green goo in the temple, and maybe that's what made the creature. And that's why people were kind of losing their minds.
All right, spoil the story. You ain't even got that far yet.
That's what they're alluding to in all the logs you're reading. Like, that's pretty interesting. Maybe we'll get down there and there'll be a big ending here that's scary and shit. That'll be fun, right? So it's exactly what I expected for the most part. Okay, the stream. First of all, we had way too many people for this game. And what I mean by that is you can...
Way too many people for this game. What a way to word it.
So,
what a way to word it, bro.
Up and we go from 300 to over 400 viewers, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is not, this is a game that's a month old. It's not a super hyped game. Why do we have this many? And then, of course, what ends up happening, and I didn't talk much about this on the stream because I didn't want to derail it, is that we had a bunch of trolls coming in, being stupid shitheads, doing tips and stuff that were very disgusting and insulting and stuff, and I just ignored it. I didn't talk about it on stream, but you can tell when morons are coming in from a restreamer.
Oh, yeah?
So someone out there must have been restreaming, and they sent their goons over. So here's the stream. There's 400 or 500 people watching.
What insanity, bro.
You're not seeing that, right? You're not.
What actual insanity right now.
50% newcomer, hater, troll, idiot sitting there. And, you know... thanks to those who were there to legitimately
hater, troll, idiots.
And you know, in general, it's a little bit tougher to focus on a game when you have that going on. Just being honest, the troll element, you know, you got to try to control the stream. At one point, I was moderating myself, and then finally a moderator came in to help, which was really nice. Thank you to that moderator.
Oh wow, the moderator came.
And you know, it is what it is.
You know who you are.
But here's what I observed. Okay, in general, it doesn't seem like there's much interest in this game. I'm going to be honest with all of you, all right? this was a troll element tonight. The reason that we had those viewers was because there were trolls coming in to see if someone would support this game, which did not happen.
Oh my God.
Here's what happened. I got 2 super chats, and it took all night for that, by the way. I got 1 new member, and I got 2 tips.
Imagine talking like this.
Lowest support night this year up to now. Literally the lowest amount of support I got in 2023 for any stream. Now, could it have just been a night of bad luck? Yeah, it might have been. But what I'm getting the vibe
like so
is that there's people who like me as a variety streamer. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that the content that I'm putting out, because it's content like a lot of Street Fighter 6,
he's insane.
You get people who essentially don't have anything to talk about, so
he's fucking insane.
Now they can complain. So, for example, if I'm playing Street Fighter 6, generally support's decent.
Bro, he's fucking insane.
Usually,
I was telling you now, he's fucking crazy.
And Street Fighter 6 is good. Do I rage? Of course. That's par for the course. But what's happened is...
Oh, yeah, of course I rage. That's normal, dude.
The trolls don't have anything to do anymore. Because what are they going to talk about? Street Fighter 6 all day? Even they get bored because they're idiots. They don't even understand
they're idiots.
Fighting games, so they have nothing to say. So literally, they sit around with their thumb up their butt every time I'm playing Street Fighter 6 with nothing to do. So they have been actually trying to get me to play other games because they want me to play another game that then they could have a night like tonight where it's a horror game. Oh, let's disrupt his stream. Let's get trolls in the chat. Let's get troll tips going his way so that he'll be distracted, right? So he can't enjoy the game. And then at the end of the night, let's actually say, oh, look, he had a horrible night with no support, right? This is literally exactly what they've been wanting all along. By the way, I'm not saying that everyone who wanted to see me play Amnesia the Bunker is a troll. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you can tell the vibe from a certain kind of stream. So I went from, oh, this is cool, there's hype for a horror game tonight, to, wow, literally the hype was fake all along. Yeah, there's some people who wanted it, but actually...
This is actual madness, you know?
There's a bunch of trolls who are just sitting around to not support, but be insulting jerks, right? And I feel like there's little to no real demand for this game. I'm just being honest. You could disagree.
I'm just being honest.
Feedback on the subject, if you were there live or not, you know, isn't it interesting that even though attendance was up,
really?
The chat was quite silent.
Manahan, how you doing? Really?
Moderators had to take care of. I was getting troll tips all night, and it was the lowest support night of 2020.
So you were getting money then?
2023, the whole year, the slowest night of the year. Don't you think if there were...
So was he getting money or not?
That maybe a few of them would have wanted to support this playthrough that they've been asking for so much recently, and now I get it. You know, this is exactly.
So was he getting money or not?
Idiots wanted me to play this game because they can't do anything when I play Street Fighter because that gets supported and there's good gameplay. And they
Derek is thumbing down in the chat. Yeah, of course he is.
So now they can act like, oh, look at this.
Pedo.
You know, well, I'll be honest. I think what's happened is there really isn't much demand for the bunker. Just being honest here. Not to say that I don't like the game. I thought I liked it fine, but I think that there really was no demand for it. Or very little demand for it. It was basically trolls pissed off. They wanted something to make fun of, or a different kind of stream that they could take advantage of, because it's a month old, and quite frankly, it's in the same vein as the other Amnesia games. It literally is. It plays like the other Amnesia. We're going to continue now. These are the standard member submissions. These will be in a shuffled order, okay? And thank you for chilling with us here today. We still have about 2 hours left here on DSP versus the Internet. Again, guys, I would really like to hit our members goal of 100 members by the end of the stream. It's only 5 members. I know we can do it. It would help this channel a lot because I don't make money on these videos.
DSP's just spamming awesome straw hat. Derek is, sorry.
Whether it's simply just liking the stream here or
I sniffed.
Leaving a comment on a video if you watch this on demand or talking with me in the chat when we get a chance or anything else would be great, okay? Okay, let's continue. Beware of Bob has become a channel
Derek's
member.
reacting to the video, look.
No, it is a new membership. Cool. Thank you to Beware of Bob for becoming a channel member. That
Great summer attire, bro. I want to fucking...
To hit our weekly goal here.
This little fucking cunt.
To anyone else. Thank you, Beware of Bob. I appreciate that very much.
This fucking cunt.
Okay?
He keeps spamming, I love the summer attire, at
continue?
DSP Reacts. At DSP Reacts.
Alrighty,
I love the
everyone.
summer
Welcome
attire,
back to
at
DSP
DSP Reacts.
This is part 3 for episode 22 for
Oh,
July 16th,
God, I hate
2023. We're about to dive into the standard member submissions. And what that means
Look at this
is
cunt.
that anyone who's a standard member of this channel
Look at this
will be
fucking
able to
cunt.
suggest
Someone go in
videos
there and
for
call
the
him a
show once
fucking
week,
pedo cunt.
and those videos
Now,
will be thrown
guys,
into a
is
playlist
there?
that is played in random shuffle order. So I never know what I'm
Mango
going to watch.
Ice
This
Cream
week we
Kitty
had,
is talking
I
to
believe,
Derek.
around
When's
50
your clip?
submissions. And so you never know exactly what you're going to watch. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to watch part of this, but the
Where
thing
is this
I've
cunt?
already watched this video.
Derek, tell
and
us
it
when
is a
it's
20
your
minute
clip.
video. I'm not going to watch 20 minutes of
People
it.
fucking
But
with
basically,
him.
this is a pro player
Darwin, how you doing?
who basically plays Street Fighter 6 at a high level. And a couple weeks ago, they were analyzing some of my gameplay that had been submitted to them. And
I don't want to watch
actually
him
was very
watch this
positive, and it was
fucking
really nice.
deicide
It was
shit.
refreshing to see someone
boring as
actually
fuck.
treat me in a very positive way,
Actual trash.
rather than just being toxic to me.
People are
because
asking him,
people
Derek,
like to
he's
make
not
fun of Dark Side
responding.
Phil on the internet. In fact, when you approach this from a very
Holy
rational
shit.
perspective and a very matter-of-fact perspective, he's like, yeah, you know, Phil's actually good at Street Fighter. So let's watch some of it. We're not going to watch the whole thing.
Should tip him and
but,
put on the
here we
screen.
go.
Derek is
So,
a
or
cunt.
DSP from clips like this.
Derek's a pedo cunt.
I didn't do anything. Are you shitting me?
But what you didn't know is DSP actually was the highest placing American in the 2005 Evolution Fighting Game Championships in Street Fighter 2, placing 4th. In this video, we're going to be reviewing some footage of DSP playing Street Fighter 6, and I'll treat it like I was coaching a client.
Yeah, I don't want to watch this. Never
Never
forget Evo
I want to start with the
2005.
clip that got me the idea for this video. So
I don't want to
streamers
watch
will
this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this dude talking about DSP.
Amnesias. It's nothing different. It's just a different location and plot, but it is just another Amnesia game. Nothing, it doesn't feel that special. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that if you like the Amnesia formula. What I'm saying is it's not standing out. It's not, oh my god, this one's so much different than the others because of this amazing improvement or this. Not really. It feels like another Amnesia game.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
sure that
Tell
it'll be
us.
interesting as we get further in or whatever, but
Don't hold back.
I actually now I'm starting to believe that it was bullshit all along. That yes,
Don't
there was
hold
people who
back.
wanted horror, but it wasn't the majority of my viewers. That if I'd done another Street Fighter night tonight, or maybe here's the other thing, and this is what I was saying to people at the end of my stream tonight. This game didn't need to be played. There's many things we could do.
Tell
We
us,
could have gone
DSP,
back
you've
to
let it
Elden
out
Ring.
now.
Elden Ring was doing very well.
Elden
when I was doing
Ring?
my return to Elden Ring playthrough. Their attendance.
He's telling
and
us
the
how it was
support
all making
good
more
on
money.
those streams, and that's been on hold for 2 months. We could go back to Elden Ring, right? Or there's other things out there. There's other Game Pass games. There's retro games we could be playing right now. Throwback stuff. We're not limited, so limited in games to be played that we have to play in a Amnesia the Bunker right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wolves.
sadly, yeah, I hate to say it, I do feel like I kind of got duped. I feel like I was listening to mostly the wrong people. Although, again, I know there are legit fans who were looking for this. Some of them were here tonight. Thanks to anyone who was here tonight. It was a positive influence.
Frank, I see it.
And or did support the stream of, I'm not even kidding, 5 people who did. There were 5 people who contributed tonight. But outside of that, I know for a fact it was a bunch of bullshit. These people tried to derail stuff and get it to the point where they can make fun of it again. And they, you know, they feel like they succeeded tonight, which is funny because I didn't read any troll messages from these idiots. I just ignored
Yeah, you
them.
totally didn't read the troll messages. Still
But yeah,
picking
you
your
know, it's
face,
just
rubbing your
heartening
neck
when
whilst you say
I
that.
felt like there was going to be momentum. There was going to be hype
Oh
for
my
this.
God,
People were
dude.
excited, and I played it. I'm like, where is everyone? Half of my audience is trolls, and it's the slowest supported stream of the year. Like, what is going on here, right? So,
what is
here's the
going
deal.
on
I've
here?
actually heard the bunker's short. I've heard it's about a 6 to 8 hour game, tops. Like, even if
Listen
you
to this
suck at
dude.
it and you die a ton, it's still around
Oh.
6 to 8 hours. So, I don't know. What I would like is feedback. Here's what I would like you to do.
Listen
You can
to
leave
this
comments on
nonsense,
the Amnesia
dude.
videos or on this video. And I'll talk to people about it tomorrow on the podcast as well. Is this a game
Oh,
you wanna
yeah, I'll
continue
bet you
with?
will.
Or is it a one and done where you know what it is? Okay, it's the same as the other Amnesias. Meh.
You
go
always
something else that's
do.
more interesting. I want to play what people find interesting. When I have a night that's more than half trolls and
It needs feedback,
the
dude.
slowest supported stream of the year, that's your way of telling me you didn't find it very interesting. Okay? So
I love how he
let
says
me know
that's
what else
your
you
way of
want
telling
then.
me without
And I'm
knowing
open
anything.
to listening to your
That's
feedback.
your
if you
way
want
of
me to
telling
not
me,
play
is
this
it?
again and do something different on Monday night, I will do that. All right? But I need that feedback to know exactly what it is you guys want, because I do feel like I've kind of been duped right now.
So
all right?
cringe.
So please give me your feedback. Let me know.
400 viewers, but because you didn't get the money, the
It's
stream's a
another
flop.
variety day. The first stream is the Level 1 podcast, but then we're heading over to DSP
400
Reacts,
viewers,
my
by the
React
way.
channel for the DSP versus the Internet React
400
show. That's
viewers.
the clip show where I watch clips that the members have submitted. So if you're a
Is it
member at
DSP?
this
I didn't
point,
know that.
guys,
You
just
never
know
mentioned it
it's too
before.
late. I'm going to make the playlist
Never mentioned that
literally
shit
the moment
before,
I stop
ever.
recording this. I'm going
I've
to
never heard of that.
playlist. So it's too late to post up now. If you're seeing this video, Hope you already posted up your videos if you're a channel member over there. After that show tomorrow night, I've officially decided we're going to do our second ever viewer lobby night in Street Fighter 6. This time it should be a little bit better because now I know exactly how it works and how you
now
can
you've
join
planned it so people can't come in and bother you because of the rules.
It's a community fun night. This is not a super serious night. It's supposed to be people joining.
Yeah,
and
it's not a super serious
I'm not
night.
going to be picking my Blanca and trying to kick everyone's ass all night. I'm going to pick a variety of characters for fun purposes. So no, it'd be pretty stupid if people come in here with their master level characters try-harding it when I'm using low-tier characters that I don't know how to play and I'm trying to learn.
See, he's preempting again.
So I'm laying down the law now. That's what it is. So no one can go there with a misconception and then get all upset. You know, that's what it's going to be, a fun night of just...
The only person that got upset, DSP, was him.
The opportunity to do some you know, tech
52
and stuff,
degrees. Fuck
around,
that.
Some experience under my belt. I'll probably pick Luke because I think Luke, I would
pretty
like
hot.
to practice his combos and stuff, right? So we'll see. But should be a good time tomorrow night on the late stream. Our second ever viewer community night on the channel. And then Monday, we're going to go back to Street Fighter 6 as the daytime stream. That'll be ranked play, and likely it'll be serious ranked play, maybe Blanca. And then Monday night is up in the air because it was going to be Amnesia the Bunker. But at this point, I really need your feedback on if you wanted it or not. I don't see the point in continuing a game that actually my audience didn't care for, that it was just these idiot trolls.
Yeah, 40 degrees is a lot.
Just so they can make an example. Oh, look, no one's supporting it. Well, fuck off. You know, I don't want to waste time with that then. Let's do something people want to see. All right? So please give me your feedback. Thank you all for watching the Daily Wrap. We'll talk more about this in the morning. Tomorrow, I'll read your comments overnight, and we'll go from there. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
But you are right, he's going to kick all the high ranks.
These contributions are mandatory. Typically helps me more than anything.
Right. DSP pedo guards Derek has a hard time morally condemning his perverse what?
The hate army troll doing hate army shit.
Hate army.
This is the
that
thing.
guy doing hate army shit.
If your name is Hate Army, saying Hate Army shit. Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
To make this point more intuitive, imagine...
Well, I got a couple questions, even just before we even get further in. Number one, who out there
5 views
is saying, and I'm not even talking just pedophilia, but in general, let's say people have bad inclinations, bad thoughts in their head, okay? So people are saying outright, like, they should be morally wrong for having those. Like, how do you know what's in someone's head to begin with? That's weird to me. Like, so we know... You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to say that something's morally reprehensible, usually the reason you know it even exists is because someone has acted upon it, correct? If something is in someone's head, you don't even know it exists. So how can you say something in someone's head as a thought is morally reprehensible unless that person actively chooses?
So people are allowed to think about fucking kids as long as they don't act on it. And it's not morally wrong if they think about it all the time, as long as they don't act on it. You still want those people near a kid if you knew they had those thoughts. What sort of logic is that? What sort of fucking weird logic is that?
To act upon it. And I'll give you an example here, okay? There's some people who have awful, awful, awful thoughts in their head that they can't control. It's not their fault. It's mental illness. And they know these thoughts keep popping up, and they push them to the side. They never act upon them. They don't speak upon them, but it still bothers them because they keep having them. Why?
What about if they follow loads of little girls on social media and they have YouTube videos of little girls in a playlist? What about that?
Do I have these thoughts? They go to psychiatrists, they go to doctors, and you know they talk it out. Some of them take medication.
Yeah, someone's
you know what
put
I'm
it in
saying?
specifically because of him.
Until someone acts upon a thought, how can anyone really like judge them for it? You know.
Is he for real? I need to chat with this. Hey, Army, we needed to chat with this one, dude. We needed to chat with this.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like a person is acting. I choose to have these awful thoughts in my fucking head, And, you know, some people are haunted by them. Some people are tortured by the thoughts.
Yeah?
I don't
And
want
some
this
people
fucking
have
thought. Why
playlists
does
of
it
little
keep coming
girls
into
and
my
follow
head? It's
little girls
awful.
on
It's,
TikTok.
you know, they're mentally unstable because of it. They're saddened. They're depressed. They don't want to live with these thoughts.
This
I would
is
think some
fucking
people
awful.
probably end their own lives because they can't get a thought out of their head. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, is it morally... Okay, I guess the
He's
question
really
is,
trying hard to
accountable?
defend
You're
Derek
only
right here.
accountable for something that you act upon and hurts people, right?
He's
I
really
think all of us
trying
can agree in our
hard
lives, and I'm not saying
to work his
pedophilia,
way
but
around
we all have
defending
weird
Derek.
I've had thoughts where all of a sudden I feel like I just want to beat the shit out of someone because I'm angry about something.
You couldn't beat
Did
the
I
shit
act
out of
upon
anyone,
it? No, I
DSP.
didn't. Is it morally
couldn't beat the
reprehensible
shit out
to
of
beat
anyone.
someone up? Yes, it is. But I've had the thought, you know. When I was a kid, I used to have some thoughts about, like, for example, you know, and now it's different. But when I was a kid, like, I'd be sitting there in my room, and my window's open, right? And it's the middle of, like, a spring day. And there'd be, like, a loud-ass bird right outside of my window. I'd be like, I'd be angry. Shut the fuck up. I could strangle that bird. And then I would think to myself, why did I just have that thought? Strangle a bird? That's awful. I don't want to strangle the bird. The bird's nice. It's a piece of nature. But in the moment, you have a bad thought of something awful.
Lost in Technicolor with the 8 months. Thank you for the 8-month sub. Lost in Technicolor. That's super nice of you. Bro, this is fucking... This is something fucking insane. Yeah, let's just wait until he acts upon it.
Should you be...
Even though he's exhibiting all these really fucked up signs of, you know, following little girls on TikTok, YouTube playlists, other stuff, he's exhibiting all these fucking warning signs, all these red flags, but we'll just wait until he acts upon it.
be held morally accountable because you had a thought like that? You know what I mean? At one point, do the thought police come into play here? And, like, I can't just think of something. You should be able to think as long as you realize after the thought occurs, this is not a thought that should continue. This is a thought I don't want to continue. I don't want to act upon it. So just because someone ends up having an awful, disgusting thought or a bad thought that they know is wrong, I don't think that they should be held morally accountable.
Okay.
It's if you continue to entertain those thoughts that you know
thanks.
are going to be harmful to others, or even yourself, or both, and then you act upon them. That's a completely different story. You see? So I don't even know, like, why do we even need to further the discussion? Like, we don't, like, what is the other 5 minutes of this video? I don't even know why it even needs to
So
continue.
now he's not going to watch it because
Right?
Derek's
Like, that's
there.
it. That kind of answers the question. No, you shouldn't be morally accountable just because a thought pops into your head, especially when every thought in your head is not necessarily something that you want to happen in your head.
Wow.
What about a dream? Should you be morally accountable for your dreams? Well, those are technically thoughts in your head, but you didn't control them. They just happened.
Wow, listen
Even
to
though they're
these fucking
subconscious.
leaps.
Oh, no. You know, morally
A
accountable. for
dream,
what
because
happened
the
in a dream in
dream
your
is
head.
the same
No.
with conscious thought.
So the answer is no. You shouldn't be morally accountable for everything that
Yeah, it's
pops in your
okay, you
head.
little fucking
but
pedo
you should have the
scumbag cunt.
rationale and the reasoning to say that's
DSP
not
is
something
gonna
that should
protect
ever
you,
be,
dudes.
recurring
I'm
or,
not.
or happening
I'll
in my
fucking
head, and I
run you
certainly
over
should
in
never act
Minecraft,
upon
dude,
it.
if I see
And if
you
it's
in the
something
street.
that's stuck in your head you can't get out, you should try to seek professional help to say, make sure that it doesn't keep happening if you can within reason. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Okay? Fair enough. I don't even need to continue.
Fucking
Like, there's
murder.
literally no other reason to continue in the discussion. Army General saying hate Army shit.
You
Next
know
video.
the
Your
time
name
is
is
over.
Hate Army.
The
Than that
hate
one.
army
By the way,
stands
now I guess I
thick
can
and thin.
adjust
Use
my
the
levels
hate
again. 'Cause that
against
video was
them.
fun.
Doing hate army.
Fuck, I missed the thing. Hey Army, by the way.
You know what?
Big ups on that. It's fucking Hey Army doing Hey Army shit. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's Hey Army doing Hey Army shit, bruv. All he had to say was hang the pedos. Yeah, exactly. But he's talking around this for ages. I see you, Frank, as well. I read that. Got him. But, like, you're exactly right. All he had to do, he didn't even have to labour the point. He could have thought, Derek's in the chat, whatever. Just say, he could have just said, you know what, I don't want to watch this. Like, paedophiles, it disgusts me, disgusting. Let's all agree and move on. But he's going round the houses trying to justify it because he don't want to alienate Derek. Because in his mind, it's like, oh, well, Derek thinks some weird stuff, but he's not that bad. Oh, fuck, dude.
You know what I mean? At one point, do the thought
This
police
is fucked.
come into play here? And, like, I can't just think of something. You should be able to think as long as
This
you
is
realize
fucked, dude.
after the thought occurs, this is not a thought that should continue. This is a thought I don't
This is
want to
really
continue.
fucked.
I don't want to act upon it. So just because someone ends up having an awful, disgusting thought or a bad thought that they know is wrong, I don't think that they should be held morally accountable. It's if
Oh
you
my
continue to
God.
entertain those thoughts that you know are going to be harmful to others or even yourself or both, and then you act upon them. That's a completely different story. You see? So I don't even know, like, why do we even need to further the discussion? Like, we don't, like, what is the other 5 minutes of this video? I don't even know why it even needs to continue. Right? Like, that's it. That kind of answers the question. No, you shouldn't be morally accountable just because a thought pops into your head, especially when every thought in your head is not necessarily something that you want to happen in your head. What about a dream? Should you be morally accountable for your dreams?
He's
Well, those
been
are technically
reading
thoughts in your
Philip K.
head,
Dick,
but you
but
didn't
he
control
don't
them. They just
read.
happen. Even though they're subconscious. Oh, no. You know, morally accountable because something horrible happened in a dream in your head. No. So the answer is no. You shouldn't be morally accountable for everything that pops in your head, but you should have the rationale and the reasoning to say that's not something that should ever be recurring or happening in my head, and I certainly should never act upon it. And if it's something that's stuck in your head you can't get out, you should try to seek professional help to make sure that it doesn't keep happening if you can within reason. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Okay?
Bro, this is so
Fair
mad.
enough. I don't even need to continue. Like, there's literally no other reason to continue in the discussion. So, okay. On to the next video, which hopefully is more lighthearted than that one. By the way, now I guess I can adjust my levels again, because that video, the volume was really low for some reason. Okay.
Work tomorrow?
These contributions are mandatory. Typically helps you more than anything.
Well, you need the alligator skin and plumed. I'm not sure. Birds is a pain in the arse, though. Right, we got more, haven't we? We've got more. DSP Gunkars Amberlin Reed bans Sunny V2 from the DSP out. Well, as Hate Army's here.
The Hate Army troll doing Hate Army shit.
Hate Army, that guy doing Hate Army shit.
If your name
Yeah,
is
right.
Hate Army, saying Hate Army shit. Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
Now, here's the deal. This next video, all right, I'm going to explain. There's a special situation surrounding this video. Okay?
Amblin Raid created.
Now,
Good vibes to you, bro.
that's as far as I'm playing this fucking video. All right? And I'm going to explain why.
Oh
I put this
my
up on
God.
the screen for a good reason. Okay? This is an Ultra member submission. All right? It's a video, a documentary video made by a YouTuber called Sunny V2 in regards to this Amberlin Reed YouTuber who I guess, I don't know her story. I have no clue. All right? Here's the deal. There's two major reasons why I'm not watching this. Okay? The first is because
Is he for
this
real?
girl's story is very sad. She's someone who basically has, a lot of people suspect, some kind of like mental illness. And she started off being this kind of YouTuber that was supposed to lose weight, but ended up gaining weight over time. And essentially, she's, you know, people call her a lol cow, but in reality, I don't even know if it's that. It's more like,
She
I don't
is.
know. You gotta wonder if she's okay. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
you don't.
This is someone who's had a lot of bad things happening, and I don't really like the fact that people kind of harp on that. Like this, you know what I mean? That's number one, just to begin with. But number two,
No, you
all
don't.
right?
By
And
the way,
the
did I say
person who
hey,
submitted
hello,
this video
bearded
never
knight?
would have known this, so I just want to make this publicly known. Sunny V2 is a scumbag YouTuber. And what I mean by that is that Sunny V2 is one of those YouTubers who literally just takes a lot of stuff from other places, does no actual research themselves on anything to confirm or corroborate that anything
Yeah, he
is
doesn't
real.
know, tells us the
They
whole
just
story.
take in all of the drama content about people and compile it into a video and then actually act like the video is factually true. And the reason I can actually say this with a 100% certainty is because this person has made videos about me before.
Oh, yeah?
And if you watch back the video, here's the thing. There's been documentaries done about me in the past. I've watched the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary about me, right?
That was accurate.
At least with the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary by Frederick Knudsen, he tried to at least take things that were public, right? And that's what he talked about. It wasn't,
Perfect
oh,
snipe.
here's a bunch of shit that's hearsay. Here's a bunch of shit that's conspiracy that's not corroborated by any real concrete fact and pass it off as fact. That's literally what this guy does. This guy will take any drama from any of the hate groups or anyone on the internet. He compiles it into a video that he claims is a documentary, and then he puts it out there, gets insane clickbait views, and profits massively, like 4.7 million views. He, no exaggeration, made thousands upon thousands of dollars on this video.
Oh, yeah?
And I would guarantee you there is shit in this video that's not true. But he passes it off as fact. He's a scumbag. This is not someone who's actively trying to tell a story. This is someone who's trying to profit off of misery. He's a misery broker. Okay? He did countdowns, had me in the countdowns, saying that I'm like one of the least liked YouTubers, and says, oh, it's because of all the bullshit about mobile games and stuff. It's like, wait a minute. None of that is factually corroborated. That's all the bullshit people made up about me, right? That is not backed up by fact. Now, you can believe it if you want, based on things that you've seen, but it's not backed up by any fact. And everyone will say, yeah, there's never been a piece of definitive evidence out there to say that a lot of the accusations about Darkseid Phil are true, but there's enough out there that a lot of people just believe them. He doesn't say that in his video about me. He just says it's factually true. So this person, Sunny V2, you can go fuck yourself. You're a scumbag. You actually probably should be sued for defamation, because the difference between actually saying, okay, here's a bunch of things people
Sunny
say
V2,
about someone
go fuck
versus
yourself.
This
You're
is
a
factually
scumbag.
True, is completely different. It's harmful to make a video that gets 5 million views that actually is factually false. And you say it's true because you're a scumbag who just wants to make money ruining people's lives on the internet.
Oh,
so
get
I
him,
absolutely
dude.
refuse to watch a single video from this scumbag person. Anything that they say about me is literally fake. It's bullshit. They shouldn't. No one should be watching this person's
Get
video.
him.
They're a piece of dog shit. Okay? So I'm not going to watch this video. Now, if you're the member who submitted this video, you likely didn't know that. All right? Therefore, if you would like to submit 2 videos for next week's show because you're an Ultra member, because you didn't get your video watched this week, I will give you that. That's only fair. You didn't know that there was no way that I was going to watch this video because this guy's a piece of dog shit. All right?
Okay.
So we're going to just move on now. Don't submit anything ever from Sunny V2. He is a lying, defamatory scumbag.
Don't
Does not
submit
deserve any
anything
of the
from
popularity
Sunny
he has on
V2.
YouTube. He's a misery broker, and he should go to hell.
Easy money,
Next video.
continuing their sub. Oh my goodness, dudes.
These contributions are mandatory.
Bro.
Typically helps me more than anything.
As always, the hate army coming in clutch with the clips. Right, we had another one. We got DSP completely unhinged, rant something. You got Snort Hogan here. Snort Hogan drip.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort Hogan drip. Snort. I got the drip.
And Discord
Now
merchant,
I
how
wanna
you
talk
doing?
about last night's stream, and this is really where I need feedback from you guys.
Oh
because
my god.
As a streamer and as a content creator, I really rely on the feedback of my audience to figure out what it is I should
Listen
be doing,
to this.
how I should be going about it, right? And you know what's meaningful to us and our time. And I've been asking you guys for a month. what
I
you
need
wanna see.
banana,
I said, do
tasty
something new,
banana.
do
There's a
different
new
kind of game.
banana
Too
song,
many
apparently.
RPGs, too much Street Fighter. Do something
Tevin's done a
different.
new
Okay,
one.
Fine, I will. Right? I'll do something different. So that's why we played Amnesia last night. Here's what I observed. All right, we start up with the game.
Yeah.
We got the usual attendance, I would say, between
We got
100 viewers, which is
Voice
great,
cracking
right? About
again.
The usual that we would get. Not anyone seems too crazy, although at the same time there are some people who were excited and wanted to see, you know, what the game was going to be or whatever. All right, and basically in the first hour, all right,
Voice just
We went
cracking,
from
dude.
regulars,
Hardcore.
You know, people here who are regular. People like Jade. You know, I think Arkham was here
Fuck
last night.
Jade.
Some moderators were here last night. Regulars were commenting on the game. DC even came in and did a haiku about the game and everything.
Oh
you know,
my
like,
God,
this is cool.
fuck
We got our
DC.
regulars here to enjoy the game and talk about
That
it.
guy's haikus I
right?
hate so much.
And as this is going on,
And
what becomes apparent is it's going to probably be a slow night, right? Because what I mean by slow is
And
all right? I think in the first hour there was a single tip. That was it. Like a single $4 tip or something like that. Now here's the thing. It's not the end of the world when this happens. It's not. But what happens is when this happens, the trollish idiots out there now want to try to create a narrative. All right? And their narrative that they're determined to cause, because they're watching this on restreams, by the way.
oh
is,
my
let's
God,
make
dude.
it that Phil had an awful night and had a breakdown, which didn't ever happen. Okay, it didn't happen at all. But they're trying their best to create this narrative. So what do? They send in their fucking people from the restreams.
This is all
and my
purely
viewership goes
lies
from
right
around
now, by the
250
way. This
viewers
is
to
just
over
pure
400
bullshit.
within like 5 minutes. Gee, I wonder where the people came from. I'm sure all of a sudden discoverability on YouTube skyrocketed.
Oh.
And this is where the 200 fucking trolls came from, right? You know, just, yeah, right. Okay?
This is
And
pure
what ended up happening
lies
was
right
the chat
now.
immediately went from people engaged and interested in the game to people just sitting there shitting. Oh, this is boring. What is this? You know, how can still play
so
this?
sorry
It's
for the
another
sniff.
walking simulator. Look, there's nothing going on.
Yeah, the
game is
tractors
too
did it all.
dark. And then it went, oh, look, why is no one contributing? People need to support. People need, you know, everything that I tell you guys not to do. I outright told you, listen, the game's not that good. Fine. But don't sit there and be overly negative for people who are
Actually
enjoying
unbelievable.
it. If a stream is slow, fine, but it's not your place to talk about it. It's mine. I'm the one operating the business, not you. It's none of your business to even say anything about that. I'm the one who.
He's
if I say,
shitting
hey
on
guys,
people
could you
that-
do some contributions tonight. Could you like the stream? That's on me if I feel like saying that, not you. When you do that, you derail the stream, and essentially you're taking that kind of power into your hands that you shouldn't have, and you're annoying.
You shouldn't
people
have
because
the
they're there to have a good
power.
time. People don't want to be advertised to every moment of every stream.
You shouldn't
But
have the
what these
power.
people do is they want to create their own narrative. So if we sit in Phil's chat and we say the game sucks and no one's contributing, it'll make the stream look toxic and negative for everyone there, and therefore people will not have a good time. And this is what they tried to do. And I didn't tell you guys this at the time, okay? Because I didn't want to derail the stream.
Bro, listen to this madness.
But there were people contributing. Trolls. And they were
Neither
doing,
that
like,
money,
dollar
how you doing?
tips
Oh my God, I
and
didn't
saying
reset
absolutely
mix it up.
disgusting things. Things I wouldn't even repeat, okay? Because they were trying to get my attention.
didn't
and
reset
piss me
mix
off
it
during
up.
the stream. If you didn't notice, it didn't work. I still
I think
was enjoying
someone
the
was
game.
watching it, but I don't know.
I still was having
you
a great
watch
time with you guys
restreams.
regardless.
I've never seen a
But
restreamer.
by the end of
I've
the
said
night,
it every now and then, but
not
I'm a
me
piece of
exaggerating,
shit.
this is me
I've
being
never
matter
seen
of fact,
anyone
not a complaint,
actively
it's a
like
factual
fucking
report.
Tevin or anyone
We had
saying go
3
over
tips
there,
totaling $10.
say shit in
We
his
had 2
chat.
super chats totaling less than $10.
No one does
We
that.
had
Like
one
no
membership.
one seriously does
That was
that.
it.
Like no
A
one does
premiere
that. Even as a
stream of
joke,
game
really.
that
People just don't
supposedly
do
people
that.
had wanted to see for a month.
You
And
laugh if people do
I
talk in
finally
his
got
chat, but that
around
just
to it
doesn't
because people have
happen.
been asking for it, saying we want variety. This is what we want.
I have
How
no
on earth
idea,
did this
Easy
game
Money,
perform
what
so
he
poorly?
considers
And so I
anything
sat
that's
down
not
and
him
thought
doing
about
it, basically.
And I was like, I think I know exactly what it is. It really wasn't what people are saying. If you take a look at the things that are doing well right now, what's doing the absolute best on all of my streams? Street Fighter 6. Duh. Right? It's a reinvigoration of competitive fighting games for me. It's the first time I've taken a fighting game seriously in over a decade. I'm actually improving and doing better at it, and people are enjoying it. Now we're even doing more variety of content. We're doing, you know, the World Tour mode. We're doing community nights. It's actually branching out to be even more than just me playing the game online randomly against randoms. It's different, you know? And that's a good thing, right? But, excuse me, I agree with people that you don't just want to play Street Fighter entirely. I don't want to do 2 months of just Street Fighter. That's going to piss people off. Now, the good news is, coming in September, we've got ridiculous.
No, Tevin
amount of
never
new
says
releases.
anything
We
like that.
recently
No
just went
one
to the
says
gaming
things
schedule.
like that.
It's actually my pinned video here, like my featured video on DSP Gaming.
No one says things like that.
Once September hits, we're going to have non-stop stuff to do that's all variety. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, the rest of the year is just going to be Street Fighter 6. That's ridiculous. Just right now, that's the thing going on. There really aren't any major high-profile games coming out. What game was out this month? Exo, Primal, and Pikmin 4.
Oh, yeah?
Woohoo! Right? Like, really get excited for those. I mean, not saying
you
they're
don't
bad
care about
games,
that.
but no one's going to go crazy. Exo Primal is literally a team-based shooter that you grind online. There's nothing special to write home about. And Pikmin 4 is a cutesy puzzle game from Nintendo. And we all know
don't
how
care about that.
Nintendo games go on my channels. So when I'm looking forward to the things that are going on here, and it's like, you know, what should I play? What shouldn't I play? And I listen to feedback, and everyone's saying we want variety. When I ask them, what kind of variety? Should I bring back Elden Ring? Should I do
What kind?
No,
What
do
are you
this
going to give me
Amnesia
money
game,
for? Is
you
what
know?
this means.
But when I really look at how last night went, all right, attendance
What
was
are you
not
gonna
great.
give me money
If you
for?
cut out the troll aspect, the 200 trolls that joined, I probably had around 200 to 250 attendees. And the
What
people
are
there
you
were
gonna
like,
give
man,
me
it's
money
all right.
for?
They weren't like blown away with the game. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It was a mix. But overall, you're telling me that a game that people were asking for a straight month is literally the slowest support stream of the entire year. Not the week, not the month, up until now in 2023. That was the slowest support stream I've had all year. That tells me something, right? That's people outright saying, yeah, this probably wasn't exactly what we were looking for. You probably should have done something else, and you're listening to the wrong people. Because it sounds to me like what happened is, these are idiotic trolls who just don't like the fact that I'm having a good month or having a, you know, that Street Fighter's going so well, right? They relish in the fact that I haven't enjoyed the RPGs recently because they feel like they can mine toxicity out of that for their own purposes and their own content. But they haven't really been able to do that much with Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? With Street Fighter, I'm genuinely doing good. People are actually seeing for the first time, oh my god, Phil actually is pretty decent. Now, I'm no pro player, but wow, Phil does have some skill in Street Fighter, and it's pretty undeniable looking at these videos. Even a pro player analyzed his gameplay and admitted, yeah, he's pretty good at it. So now our narrative has to change. It can't be Phil sucks at Street Fighter anymore. Now we got to create new narratives, right? We got to do new shit. And I hate the fact that sometimes, yes, that toxicity from outside the streams does make a factor into it. I'm being honest here. You know, I hate that. I don't want those idiots to be able to control the content here. And, you know, I want to ignore it. I want us to have a positive time no matter what I'm playing.
Shit on DSP a few days ago.
And I want to tell you, I actually did enjoy Amnesia last night. It's a little bit of a frustrating game. It's horror for a different reason. It's horror because not because the enemy is scary, but because you're weak, limited resources, limited inventory space.
Oh God,
you
really
can't
going to
run
explain
from the
this
things
to
that
us
make
now?
Too much noise and it can follow you. It's more suspenseful.
Really
and
explaining this to
creepy
us
in that
now?
way. It's scary in a different way, and that's fine. Like I said, by the end of the night, I died once. I was like, oh man, but you know, it's all right because the game, you know, it's not a giant map, so it's not like I have to redo 20 minutes of gameplay. It's like 4 minutes of gameplay. It's not a big deal. I didn't complain about it at all. I'm like, all right, when we regroup next time when we play this again, you know, we'll start from here. We'll have to redo a little bit, but that's fine, and we'll go from there. So, yeah. So basically, my observation here, all right,
This is exhausting, isn't it?
is I do feel like I was duped because the entire last month
This is
I
actually
saw a lot of
exhausting.
complaining about us only playing the same kind of game. But then when I actually went out of my way to play a different kind of game based on the feedback of the viewership, it was the slowest support stream of the year. That tells me people weren't that interested at all. It's good to have variety on the streams, but if people weren't interested in this game that much, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like there was an over-exaggeration of negativity from people saying, we don't like Street Fighter, to try to get me to stop playing Street Fighter, which I'm doing really good with, and is getting support, and is getting a lot of popularity in my audience. Right now, there's people who are actually watching me play fighting games for the first time in years and enjoying it. I haven't played Street Fighter seriously in over 10 years. And people are coming back for it now, and they're actually liking it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. Why am I shying away from that? Now, I'm not saying I want to be a dedicated Street Fighter streamer, because, again, this is something the trolls will do. An idiot will come on stream. Phil, you're just going to become just a Street Fighter streamer now? Because all you do is play Street Fighter all day. It's a lie. I've been doing other things, but, you know, they want to create the narrative so that they have some toxicity to spew.
Bro, I can't
in their
believe he's
content
going
that
on
isn't
like
true.
this, to be honest. Like, why?
Imagine the smell.
Why?
So, it's this simple, okay? I'm not going to let what a bunch of fucking idiots say dictate me or my enjoyment of games or my content whatsoever.
Oh my
because
God.
their narrative
Because I
is
reset
that
mix it up.
because Phil had the slowest night of the year last night, he's going to wage quit Amnesia the Bunker. Fuck you. I'm going to play what I want. I liked the game last night. It's creepy and scary, and it's going to be frustrating, I know, because you can't really defend yourself.
He knows it's
I
short,
like
so
the
he don't
game.
care.
I am going to continue to play Amnesia the Bunker, regardless of the level of support I receive on the stream, because I play games because I like them. Not because I'm fucking looking for
Oh,
a
yeah?
paycheck, you fucking ingrate idiots. You're so dumb. You're such a knuckle-dragging moron. If I was looking to make money, I would have been doing things all along to just make money. You fucking incredible, brainless, black hole, empty-headed idiots. I can't believe you would say that narrative.
Bro, look how pissed he is. Literally begging, saying he's just spent time telling us it was the slowest stream all year, but he doesn't care about the money. Look at this, dude. Look at this.
I liked the game last night. It's creepy and scary, and it's going to be frustrating, I know, because you can't...
Listen to this.
I like the game. I am going to continue to play Amnesia the Bunker, regardless of the level of support I receive on the stream, because I play games because I like them. Not because I'm fucking looking for a paycheck, you fucking ingrate idiots. You're so dumb. You're such knuckle-dragging morons. If I was looking to make money, I would have been doing things all along to just make money. You fucking incredible, brainless, black hole, empty-headed idiots. I can't believe you would say that narrative. Everything I've ever done has been anti-profit. Have you not noticed? I refuse to follow the YouTube trends to make money.
Oh, yeah?
I don't take sponsorships or partnerships when I'm offered them. I didn't take the paycheck from Keemstar. I don't cash in on my haters to make money. I outright tell my viewers
you'd rather beg.
Support me for my content, not to stick it to the haters. Don't monetize the hate.
He thinks that's a good thing.
I do literally everything to not make money. Yet you would make your narrative that Phil's about the money and he's going to rage quit a game. You are so fucking stupid. You want to clip
Look
a
how
section?
pissed he is.
Clip this one, bitches. Because this is what you won't clip, because now you feel fucking stupid. Alright? I'm not quitting Amnesia. The gameplay continues on Monday night as planned. I'm continuing with this goddamn game because I like it. And I know that some of my viewers genuinely like it too. And I'm not about the profit every fucking moment of my life.
Bro, listen to this mad shit.
Is it going to be concerning if for an entire week I have a week full of slow streams with low support? Yes. Did that happen? No, dumbass. So why the hell would I drop a game? I swear to God, these people... you want to know? Here's the absolute best part of all of it. All right? I mean this now. They like to look at us together. And they say, wow, who would support Phil? You've got to be stupid or slow. They make horrible jokes. Things that are outside, totally
regarded.
Offensive. Like, wow, you must ride the small bus if you like Phil's content.
Yeah.
You must, just really fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
What they don't realize is that they don't look in the mirror and look at themselves and realize only people, who would act the way that they act. Those are the people who have the problems. Not the people who genuinely enjoy positive content. That's a normal person. The person who doesn't, who's making awful jokes, who's totally always trying to create a toxic narrative, you're the one with the problems.
Oh, yeah?
They won't look in the mirror at themselves. They refuse to be self-aware of anything going on
He's
around
lost
them.
the
But
plot.
they say Phil's not self-aware. They're the worst case of that on the internet, but they want to pretend like I'm the problem, or my viewers, my positive supporter viewers are the problem. No, you're the problem. If you went away, I'd be happy, and so would everyone else on this planet. Literally, if all the toxic shit about me on the internet vanished, the world would be a better place. But they don't want to admit that. Again, they don't want to look inward. They can't, because the moment
they don't want to look
realize
inward,
they're the biggest hypocrites, their minds would explode. It's ridiculous how nasty they are and can't realize it. And then they literally try to project their shortcomings onto others as if they're the ones with the problems. No, you fucking idiots. What are you talking about? Right? So I'm totally okay with having a bad stream last night for support. Is it alarming? Yeah, it is. I was surprised.
Is it alarming?
Wow. I can't believe
Bro, I thought it doesn't matter.
People seem to have been asking about this for a while. Maybe it's because it was the wrong people. Maybe it was people who were upset that I was doing
I thought it doesn't matter.
that they wanted me to try to do other stuff. And then when I finally played it, they're like, haha, see, fuck you. We weren't going to do anything.
I mean, he does need something,
right?
doesn't he?
But I'm not here. I'm not sleuth. I'm not fucking Sherlock Holmes. I'm not Inspector Gadget walking around. I'm not going to try to figure out this shit. I'm just like, you know what?
Life, dude.
It's not rocket science.
This is
I'm going to play it again
madness.
on Monday night. If we get no support again, I guess we get no support again. Truth is, the game's not even that long. Everyone says it's like a 6 to 8
Truth
hour
is, it's
game.
not that long, so
I'm
it
not
doesn't
assuming
matter
it's
because
gonna
it'll
be
be
8 hours.
over. That's
Usually
why I'm
when
going to
play
play
games,
it.
I usually play slower and longer than most. So it's probably going to be like a 4.
It's going to be over. That's why I'm going to play it, because it's going to be over quick, so I can prove a point without proving a point.
We'll do it. We'll play it. We'll enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll play it. It'll be done, and then I can go on to other shit where I will get the money.
Like it, well, not a big deal.
No, I didn't really like the bunker.
Not a big deal,
to be honest.
And you know, it's not a super long game.
I didn't enjoy it that
stuff
much.
On the horizon, I would say, yeah, we're probably going to bring back Elden Ring at some point. And remember, coming up for my anniversary celebration in August, we're going to do
too
retro
random for me.
Actually, very soon.
Once I wasn't scared of the monster, I was kind of like,
for special events. There's going to be one retrospective day where you guys
like you would go down, run down a thing with the light on, see what was going on,
we're going to actually
but then it would sort of spawn in behind you, and you wouldn't be able to like
and then
outrun it or hide from it. So it's just like, okay, well, I'm dead now. Reload.
Mega Man and Mario games and stuff like
and then
that.
just sort of
fun. But I want to do playthroughs of games that are older.
Trial and error your way through it.
Normally did a good playthrough of. You know, my idea would be
you had to just sort of trial and error your way through.
One of the ideas,
and it was a
Grand
bit
Theft Auto 5,
too much for me.
I only did one playthrough of ever, and that was only the first year I'd become
I get
a streamer.
why some people don't
so now
like
maybe going back,
Alien Isolation as well.
And doing a playthrough of that. You know, we'll talk about this. Let's figure this out. Well, exactly what we want to do in the month of August. So no worries. We got good stuff coming up. I'm not worried at all in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you don't sound worried.
Oh my God, we're busy till the end of the year. We'll have non-stop new releases to cover, right?
Yeah, you don't sound worried, DSP.
You know? I don't care about every once in a while there's a slow stream. It's not a big deal. It's just, it is concerning and a little bit confusing. To me, I was more confused last night than anything else, because it seemed like there was a big majority of people saying they wanted Amnesia, and then we only had around 200 to 250 viewers that were legit. Like I said, the other 200 viewers were obvious trolls coming in from restreams. And then when it's the slowest support stream of the year, I'm like, something obviously went amiss. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of made me scratch my head. But now I think I've kind of wrapped my head around what really happened here, you know? But it's fine. It's okay. It's good for variety anyway. I would hope, obviously.
Yeah, good for variety.
If you're someone who does like the game and was looking forward to it, maybe you will support the future streams now that we saw what happened that first one. If not, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry.
Good for variety.
And whine about it. It's not a big deal. Other streams are doing good. Street Fighter's doing good. Yesterday, I was shocked at how good the Final Fantasy 16 stream did yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
I was bored for half the stream, and people were still being very positive and supportive. I was like,
oh my
Thank
God,
you.
dude. He's got to just
Like,
tell
that's
you
so
how the
nice
other
of you,
stream was
because I
like
know that we're not
above
having
and
a great
beyond.
time
So
all
don't
the
worry, the
time.
money's still good.
You know,
I'm
amazing.
not
Thank you guys
unsuccessful,
for that.
ever.
You know, why on earth am I going to focus on one stupid night stream?
Well, because
as if
you've
that's
talked
some
about it for
horrible
40
thing to
minutes
happen?
so
It
far.
isn't, okay?
20 minutes last night and 20 minutes now. So it seems like you are focusing on it a bit.
Thanks for those who were positive, and thanks to those who continue to be positive around here. Every time that these idiots on the internet try to say something about me or my viewer base, turn it back on them. Say, how on earth can you say that about us when in reality, if you just look in the mirror, you're a worse case than anything you're saying about us, right?
Yeah, just say that. I'm sure that'll get them.
When you're the worst hypocrites on the planet.
Yeah, that'll get them. You tell them,
how messed up
DSP.
they are in the head, and then they try to say that we're the ones who have problems. No, stupid. We're just having fun on a stream. You're the ones who sit there all day obsessing over it. You're the one.
Listen to this, dude.
You know, like, what the fuck is your problem? Okay. So anyway, that's my opinion. All right. So now that that's been said, let's now get to the schedule for the rest of the week so you guys know what to expect. All right.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
It's dumb kids. Yeah, what's my fucking problem, dude? Right, we got anything else? I don't think we've got anything else. I've watched the rest. Begging. It's all the same thing. He is live right now. His react things are so trash. It's not his tune. It's a cover.
What the heck? Well, this is me.
They're sending him his stupid things that he sung. Right?
So if you have no idea what this is, okay? Yes.
Oh yeah, explain to us,
years
DSP.
ago, Alan Wake was released. It was one of my earlier playthroughs on YouTube, as you can see.
Listen to this, dude.
This is not
Listen to him
HD, this is
explain to
capture.
us.
This is a camera point at the TV. The audio quality is atrociously bad, right? So, when I was playing this game, I said, man, there's a lot of different things in this game that remind me of various things. Like there was a ties to some horror movies and things that I'd seen and stuff like that. And of course, with the lighting and the darkness, I said, I was like,
why does he have
the
to
Thriller
pause?
music video for Michael Jackson.
We don't need to know
So I
that
started
bad, do
singing,
we?
like little things about like Alan Wake.
We understand, DSP.
And talks about his giant snake, you know, shit like that, stupid shit. And so people,
Yeah,
thought
we
it was
figured
funny,
that
it was a
out.
running theme throughout the original playthrough that I would joke
We
about.
figured
it
that
being
part
like
out,
Thriller.
funnily enough.
So then eventually when I reviewed the game, back when I used to do a series called The Hateful Truth, I actually cut a version of the song where it had the actual Thriller music, but it was me making lyrics up. And I actually did like a full not phrases, not stanzas, 2 iteration. What's it called? I can't remember. The chorus, the refrain. No, that's the same. The verse. I did like 2 verses of it. All right? And people actually really loved it in the review. They thought it was very well done. Even though back then I was horrible at what I was doing, the editing was bad. They thought for the time it was pretty good. People really enjoyed it. So what this is, I think what they did is they took the clips or the raw audio from the clips and just kind of edited it together with a really crappy piano version of Thriller. And that's what this is. But that's why it sounds
Obviously,
so bad. This is
DSP.
awful raw audio from my gameplay videos put in with this kind of like this instrumental, remember? Oh my god. It's actually bad. Oh, it sounds terrible. I can't even listen to it anymore. It's like Neil's on
Yeah,
a
no
chalkboard
shit
game.
sounds
It's
terrible,
hideous.
DSP.
Oh, nice.
María Luisa, no te mueras, por favor.
So that's how they do it. That's how they really do it? Perfect. That's how they do it. Get kicked right in the nards. Anyway.
Well, the truth comes out.
Great.
I've never been autistic. I work 40 hours a week to support my parents. This has all been a trick. You have been trolled.
Ah.
Bro, who's giving him these things to watch?
Chris Chan, good ending. 2 years ago. I wonder, when did he film that clip? Because obviously
Fuck
people know all
me.
about this guy. And, you know, he's messed up past. And all the things that has happened to him and because of him that he's done. You know what I mean?
No.
So they're basically pretending he's like, oh, like the whole thing, all the internet controversy was always a joke. Right? This shitty Windows Movie Maker, by the way.
Oh my god.
Not disrespectful, but criticizing someone for exercising their freedom of speech absolutely is.
The world, according
Oh, it's this guy again. This was the guy who was trying to talk about credit cards versus debit cards a couple weeks ago. So it's his take on the national anthem controversy, huh?
Hello and welcome to The World According to John. My name is Jonathan Paula. Today we're going to talk about the national anthem vis-a-vis Colin Kaepernick, former quarterback of the 49ers, sitting out during a national anthem during a
I'm ready for
preseason
this.
National Football League game a couple weeks ago. And this controversy
Wow, this
has
is when
just
it just
grown
started.
in
This
size
is,
over the
yeah, look, this is when the first time it ever happened. Since then, you know, a million other things have happened.
Past couple weeks with more and more NFL players and more teams protesting.
It might be, I'm not sure.
New England, during their Sunday night win over the Arizona Cardinals, go Patriots, had two players who put up a fist in the air. The entire Seahawks team interlocked their elbows. Brandon Marshall decided to kneel down during the anthem. And a couple weeks ago, Colin Kaepernick sat on the bench and did not even stand for the national anthem, which a lot of people think is disrespectful.
That guy.
And I disagree, and I want to explain why. First and foremost, the Stars and Stripes represents all of the fundamental ideals and principles that this country...
Hey, do you know what's in this building?
...is our freedom of expression,
I know what's here.
Speech, and protest. Colin Kaepernick was exercising this fundamental pillar of American values, the freedom
I know what's
peaceful
here.
protest. Now, this is...
All right, well, I've heard and seen both sides of the argument. The one side of the argument is, yes, if it is protected, it's freedom of speech.
He compared the draft to slave auctions.
And it's not disrespectful to protest the national anthem. On the flip side of that, I've seen, well, you have to understand the reason that you have the rights you have.
I think this is the building.
Because of our country, because of our military, because of our government, because of every way that exists. And for you to disrespect the national anthem and say, I'm not going to give it respect, means you don't respect the freedoms and you don't deserve them. So you're supposed to have full freedom of choice to do whatever you want. Freedom of speech, that is, excuse me. You're supposed to have full freedom of speech to say whatever you want. But then if you say certain things that don't go in line
yeah, we
with
get it, DSP.
Speech, you don't deserve it. It's weird. Like, it's kind of like a cyclical argument, right? And a catch, like, yeah, right. Travis is like a catch-22. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Just because someone is sitting...
Yeah, he loves fence sitting, dude.
The entire country. I don't know. Is it really a symbol of protest, or is it just supposed to be like a publicity stunt, like trying to get attention for yourself? I mean, the whole thing's been blown into such proportions. Like this guy, Colin Kaepernick or whatever, for years couldn't get hired. Is it true he finally got hired by an NFL team just recently? Like for years, no NFL team would touch him with a 10-foot pole. They were like, we just don't want to have someone who's going to be doing stunts like this. And that's what the discussion about our team will be instead of our game, right? So I don't even know if he even got hired or not. Eventually, I think
this
he
is
did,
the
but
spot.
for like years, he was just not hired by any team. So, I don't know. I see both sides of the argument. I see, like, you should have the right to say what you want to say politically. You should have the right to express your opinion. But at the other side of the fence, you're like, yeah, but the reason that you have those freedoms is because of the, these things in the country. And when you disrespect the country, you're disrespecting those freedoms. Do you deserve them? I don't know. I've seen, but I don't really have a definitive answer to this. We'd have to explore it more in depth, I feel. And this is not the format to really do that. I'm supposed to be reacting to clips, not having in-depth political discussions about freedom of speech. Maybe in the future. Maybe this is something we'll do in the future. I can actually talk these kind of topics. Today, we're not going to do that. Okay? All right. What's next? Boy! Ooh, seafood. Evolution of martial arts game.
1984 Karate Champ.
Wow. I never played Karate Champ. I knew about it, but I never played it.
1985 ER Kung Fu.
What the hell? I never seen this one. ER Kung Fu? Looks interesting.
1987 Street Fighter.
The original Street Fighter, which was a very bad game, by the way. Nothing like the Street Fighters of today. Really inferior game.
Oh, wow, yeah.
1991 Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury, yep. This was one of the bigger ones. In arcades, it was huge.
'91 Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, we get it, DSP.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize Street Fighter 2 and Fatal Fury came out just around the same time. Street Fighter got all the attention. Fatal Fury really didn't, which is weird.
We get it, dude.
1992
Art of Fighting, which is another franchise same who made Fatal Fury. The dramatic close-up every time that they attack, the camera would pan in and close up.
1992
Nice.
Mortal Kombat, of course. This is a home version. This is not the arcade version. Arcade version was different. I don't know which version this is. One of the home versions. Oh!
Oh, this spot is over here, dude. This is the spot.
Fighters.
Fighters history. Ding dong there. Ding dong there. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll.
That, how you doing?
This game's hilarious just for the sound effects. The gameplay is terrible.
1993. Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter, the first ever true polygonal fighting game. But man, the gameplay mechanics leave a lot to be desired. It really was a floating, wonky fighting game back then. You see those
I'm
all
sure
mocap.
this is the place.
All mocap.
Samurai Showdown 2.
Oh, they're showing Samurai Showdown 2. Another one that was very gory. You chop people, blood was squirting out of them and stuff. You chop them in half to end of the round.
I think, chat. Let's pause this for a sec. Let's just pause this for a sec. I think there's an Easter egg in here. Somewhere in the swamp, I remember, I thought once we've got John, we're going to come and look for it. There's this building that if you go in it with Arthur, there's a picture of that guy that John sees in Red Dead 1. The guy who's supposed to be like the Grim Reaper or whatever, if anyone knows who that is. I think this is the building, and if you come here as John, you see the guy. Yeah, that's the painting. Maybe we have to come here a few times. See, there's the mirror. This is the building. This is the building, dude. But I haven't been here before, so it might not... Yeah, I think we got to come back. It's the painting of the guy in the top hat. And you see him behind you in that mirror, and when you turn, he's not there. I'm pretty sure. I knew it was around here somewhere. Anything else? Yeah, you see him like, you look at the painting, Frank, and then he's like there in the mirror. You can see as you turn, he's like there next to you, or you like, I think maybe you come and look over here, or you do something, and he's there. And then you turn and he's not there. There's a portrait of him in Armadillo as well. If you go to Armadillo, there's a picture of him. Ket's freaking out. Actually, it's not Ket, is it? It's Buell now. The top hat guy is supposed to be like... I think he's symbolically supposed to be the Grim Reaper. I'll show you. He's supposed to be the Grim Reaper. I'm pretty sure.
1994.
Killer Instinct, a game that looked like it was 3D but wasn't. It was actually 2D rendered sprites of 3D models. So people were blown away thinking, oh, these graphics are so much better than everything else. But in reality, it was the same kind of graphics as every other game.
1995.
All of Mortal Kombat 3. This is like the epitome of classic MK. It's such a good game. The run button really made the game so much better. You do these giant combos.
But yeah, I think we have to come back here at some point.
I really like Ultimate MK3.
1995.
World Heroes was another series that was alongside everything else. This is the best, the best version of the game with supers and everything.
That looked insane.
1996.
Oh, I forgot all about Trouble Number 1. This is a Square Enix fighting game with art from Akira Toriyama. Yeah, but look at the graphics. They're pretty primitive. But again, it was all mocap. It was very similar to Virtua Fighter. See that?
1997.
Tekken 3.
Tekken.
The best of the classic Tekkens in my opinion. I love.
I ain't got time to learn 3D fighters.
3D movement that was revolutionized during the game. It was a really good game, and the soundtrack's outstanding.
1998.
King of Fighters 98. A lot of people argue King of Fighters 98 is the best one. I think. I guess I would tentatively agree when it comes to the gameplay elements. Probably one of the best classic ones. This is the dream match where all the characters from all different franchises fought each other. All the SNK franchises, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, all those characters fighting each other.
1998.
Bloody Roar. So this is when when PS1 came out. Basically, all the games started going polygonal. And you had so many different franchises, like Battle Arena Toshinden, Bloody Roar.
He's doing a nice bit of pig explaining now.
Fighting, like this.
He's doing a lovely bit of pigs plaining.
Dead or Alive is another one. I remember when Dead or Alive hit arcades, everyone was blown away because the graphics were much better.
It's the titty game.
Than the 3D fighting games at the time.
The
See,
titty
they were better
fighter.
than Tekken, and they were better than Virtua Fighting. It's too bad the gameplay elements weren't as good. It was a rock, paper, scissors style game.
$19.99.
Shenmue! Wow. They're actually going to count that. I mean, yeah, Shenmue has hand-to-hand kung fu for sure it does.
Shenmue? Is that a fighting game?
Very, very well respected in the Dreamcast era, right?
2000.
Oh, I never played this one. Jackie Chan's Stomp Master. Never even heard of it, actually. Jackie Chan.
I mean, I guess they're counting it as well.
Yeah, I want to be on Jackie Chan's side, too. He kicks everyone's ass.
Jackie Chan game?
CBS 2. There was a CBS 1, but the gameplay elements were terrible.
Yeah, they beat 'em up.
CBS 2 was like the epitome of
Hey, there's Vega.
You had to be good to play this fucking game. Like, you needed to have all kinds of time. They had parries and fucking all kinds of moves and stuff. Really great game. Soul Calibur 2, like, another one that's really, really
Martial arts games. Makes sense.
Not only the graphics, but
That makes sense.
elements of weapons you use. Actually had a world tour mode similar to the Street Fighter 6 world tour mode that was really good at the time on Dreamcast. Really well done game.
2002.
Jet Li game.
I probably won't know any of these games. I never heard any of these.
So they're going to have UFC games then.
To only play like arcade Street Fighter and stuff.
Matrix
So I don't
game.
know, Jet Li had a fighting game called Price Honor. Look at this, Def Jam Fight for New York. Never played this one. A lot of people say this is
Def
great.
Jam.
I never played it.
I remember Tevin playing Def Jam and it being like super over the top. Like it was the difficulty spike on the one he was on was like ridiculous.
I have no idea. I never played it.
2005.
Jade Empire. Never played this one. Look at this. You're one woman against all the odds.
Heavenly Wave.
Well, because she has some magical powers. She's using electricity. Saw that?
2006.
Virtua Fighter 5. Didn't I just recently play this one? I did, right? This is the one that I played. It was free on, what was it, Virtua Fighter 6? No, it was 5, right? Yeah. Like Final Battle, or whatever it was called. I played this recently on, it was on Xbox Live.
BioWare.
2007.
Tekken 6.
I did play Tekken 6. As you guys know,
I played Tekken 6.
I covered the last 2 Tekken games for you, too.
As you guys know.
More recent ones. Froggy Gang. As in Froggy Gang.
As you guys know.
2009.
Fight Night Round 4. Pretty sure I didn't play this.
Yeah, I played the Fight Nights. A few of them.
How is this Kung Fu exactly? This is supposed to be a countdown of Kung Fu games now. Evolution of martial arts and fighting games.
Look!
How the hell is
I'm
martial arts? It's
What's
American
going on?
boxing.
2010. JF 30.
Street Fighter 13, which had more modernized graphics, but you know, some of these
King
King
of
of
Fighters.
Fighters games, I don't know. I just don't think they're very good.
He got bodied in the last King of Fighters,
They
didn't he?
changed the engine so much, it's just not very good anymore. They used to be much better in the classic ones.
Boxing is a martial art. I mean, it's not sort of classed as a traditional martial art. The same way the other ones are. No, not really. It's hand-to-hand combat, but it's not really classed as a martial art.
For sure.
Not exactly, I wouldn't say.
Bicycle kick to Goro. Goro was a pre-order bonus. He sucked.
Here we go.
More fight, more boxing.
Well, this second
Alright. I think this is going to continue. What it's going to do, it's going to go through all my... Yeah, Dead or Alive 5, UFC, Skullgirls, Injustice.
We're nearly at the end.
Sleeping Dogs, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Tekken 7, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. Oh, that was a classic. Overgrowth? The fuck? Absolver? I never even heard of half these games. Absolver, Ghost of Tsushima, Sifu, and Street Fighter 6. There you go. Alright, well. Alright.
Alright,
Guys,
great.
thank you so much for watching DSP versus the Internet. It's that time again to split the part. And I want to say thanks to the live audience. You've been great. And everyone watching on demand. Please remember, if you enjoyed this show, please like the videos and leave comments.
He's already got the hat, so he's already got the money. He's happy with that.
Please, if you could support the channel in any way, that's an easy way to do it. Thank
Here's
you for
the bag.
watching. And now on to the final hour. Okay.
Membership bag.
All right, guys, we are going to continue on. Thank you to those chilling today. Last hour coming up. I probably will do that super member question now before I actually forget about it. I gotta find it though. Oh, you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll do it on my laptop. That way I'm not disturbing the playlist because the playlist is playing here. Thanks to those chilling. Thanks to those who have supported.
Here we go.
I really appreciate that. What I would say is, with the hour left, if you could consider becoming a channel member, I really would love to hit 100 members by the end of today's stream. We're at 96.
I would love to get 100 members.
You're watching, you're on the fence. Well, if you become a member, you'll
give
be
me
able
some
to
more
submit
money.
a question or submit your videos for next week's show. So please consider it, okay? I hope that you will, and thanks to anyone who does. And we'll continue on here now. Super members get to ask.
Give some more money.
We got one question here. All right. All right, are we ready to continue? All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet. Today is July 16, 2023, and this is part 5 of 6. 6 parts every week on the show, and it is the channel members who submit all these videos for us to watch. But super members of the channel also get to submit questions.
Why are we hooked him?
We have one super member.
Can you not drag him once you hog tie him?
On the free will discussion that we did last week, I believe. Or was it the week before? I'm not sure.
That's a shame.
I'll read the question, I'll answer it quickly, and then we'll get back to videos, okay? So, this person says, hey, Phil, respectfully, I think your perspective on free will is wrong. Use the analogy of when it's your day off, you have various choices like sleeping, running errands, or enjoying some ice cream. However, having options does not mean free will. Allegorically, that's like saying, since a die can land in 6 different ways, the dice can decide where it wants to land. Whatever you choose to do on your day off, it was done for reasons, and is determined and not free. Lastly, both Stephen Hawking and Albert Einstein have expressed the view that free will is merely an illusion. Yes, if you remember my discussion about this last week or the week before, whenever it was, what I said is that discussing free will and assuming that free will means that you have free reign to do whatever you want at all times is ludicrous. There is not a living creature we're aware of that is omnipotent and omniscient and can do everything whenever it wants. Correct? Every single creature that makes choices.
He just doesn't understand
has to make
this.
those choices based on its own life limitations and things around it, its environment and its.
He doesn't
needs,
understand
correct?
the free will
so when
thing.
you're having a discussion about free will, you should have a level of intelligence to understand. No, we're not talking about an omnipotent, omniscient God that can see and do whatever it wants.
He doesn't understand this.
We're talking about what is a free choice that you can make within the confines of your existence.
He doesn't
Does
understand
that exist?
this.
Yes, it does. So what's the discussion here? The thing is, like, people are so adamant on saying there's no such thing as free will. There is, but it's limited free will based on means.
Then it's not free will.
Resources and based on environment. Free will exists, just not overwhelmingly unlimited free will. Okay? It's a very simple discussion. But people
No,
like
it's
say,
not.
Oh, no free will exists because I'm a big brain guy. See, I think.
No, it's not.
Good for you. Everyone else already got past that line of discussion way before. We have common sense. We already got past that initial level and said, yes, I'm not all powerful, all knowing, all doing.
He just
to
doesn't
do whatever I
understand.
want. No one
Oh
is.
shit! He doesn't
So
understand
therefore,
this at
the
all.
notion of
He doesn't
unlimited free will
understand this
doesn't
at
exist.
all.
It can't exist.
Yeah,
Unless there
limited
is a
free will.
God-like figure out there. We all know that. But I mean, like, when you say free will, it's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking free will within my own means. Today I wake up. What is the first thing I did? Did I take a shit? Did I scratch my nose? Did I pet Jasper? Or did I do a double backflip out of bed and say, woohoo! I had the choice to do any of those things. That's free will. Sorry if you're so ignorant you can't understand that free will can exist.
Bro, you don't understand.
It does exist. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
DSP, you don't understand.
Super member question for the week. And now we continue on with viewer submissions. Let's see what
He is so fucking stupid.
We're about 5 minutes away from position. Oh, you just have that knot in your stomach, man.
Whoa,
the circulation is going right towards this town.
Oh, this is very
God,
bad.
Please spare this town, God. On March 31st, 2023, a rare double high risk was issued.
These people are
for
mental.
the central part of the U.S.
Wow.
The high risk is the highest category that the National Weather Service uses to communicate to the public just how volatile an environment is for severe weather. I originally went to Illinois, but once I crossed the border, I reevaluated and made a decision to head towards this isolated supercell that was just crossing into Iowa.
I got in the storm a few minutes before it developed its first tornado. So why do you do this? He's a storm chaser? He's apparently a storm chaser.
The meatballs. I don't know if I want to look at this.
Incredibly dangerous, though. I hope that he has, like, training and or true safety. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want this guy just going.
Well,
around
where'd
making
this
videos
picture
to get
come
clicks
from?
on YouTube. I certainly hope that this guy knows what he's doing.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
They look nasty, didn't they?
Look at that inflow tail. Going right into the storm right here. Rapid rotating wall.
Bro, what about all this shit with Boogie's new girlfriend? It's so fucking weird.
It's gonna be a tornado. Yep. It's gonna turn into a tornado.
This shit with Boogie's new bird is so fucking creepy, dude. It's so creepy.
A tornado on the ground. Beautiful tornado.
And since they're in the Midwest,
Is she
everything's
hot?
flat, they can actually see
She's
it.
like 20.
Buildings and shit in the way. They can
And she
actually
don't
see it
look
fully
like a
down.
mature 20-year-old. She looks like younger than 20.
Damn, that thing's huge.
And he's like, oh, we bonded over our trauma. And he was like, she was 19 when we started speaking. Which, again, he is like 50. If you're like mid-20s and a girl's 20, if you're mid-30s, I can understand it. Even if you're pushing 40 and a girl's 20, maybe. But he's like 48. Like, Drawn Frogger hater. The one and only. It's been pretty terrible. Like, I've been sort of playing the game and only half paying attention.
Gotta be very careful as we come up on this thing. Oh my gosh!
Look how fast it's spinning. It's
Yeah, we
huge.
know,
If you're saying
DSP.
it looks slow. It's not. That's moving incredible speed.
We know, dude.
Alright, there it is right there. Oh my god!
They're getting even closer. This guy's insane to get this close to it, man. Yeesh.
Absolutely incredible!
Oh my god, shut up, dude. I mean, it's insane, but still.
What are you doing? Stop driving towards it, you idiot. Dude, it's right in front of you. What are you doing? Stop
I mean,
your
I have
car.
to agree. I have to agree.
What the fuck? Don't drive into it. Oh my god, this guy's insane. Don't drive into it.
Money or something, broken mailman. She's looking for
it's like a horror
something.
movie. You know they're dumb and they're gonna do it, right?
She's looking for something, dude.
He's driving into it. Oh my god. What a stupid idiot. Well, obviously he survived or else no one would have uploaded the video, right?
Yeah. I have to say, I think that's all it is.
Dude, take his fucking wipers right off his car.
I really do.
Okay, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Is he okay? Oh my gosh. You okay? Alright.
What the fuck?
There's shit flipped right there. Look at that. All these houses were destroyed. You can see all the houses were completely wrecked. Look straight ahead. Oh my god.
Yeah, we
That
know,
could be
DSP.
flipped
It's a
car
fucking
right there.
tornado.
Holy shit. So their car's fucked up. I think he's gonna save them.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go check on your parents.
Yeah, look. That
Are they
car's
still home?
flipped straight ahead.
Yes.
God
Okay.
damn.
But I just called him before I seen it.
Okay. Okay. Where are you at?
Oh, right there. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Lord, please, in the name of Jesus, I pray that they'd be okay and they'd be alright in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Fuck me. You need a bit more than that.
Lord, I pray.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look. Completely
Holy
destroyed.
shit, dude.
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Yeah, get out. Come on, let's go.
That was their house. Oh
Is that
my
his
God,
house?
that was their fucking house.
Tornado. We were hit. We were hit.
Wow.
Are you okay? Here, you can get in my car. Here, let's take our time now. Let's take our time, okay? Let's take our time.
Wow.
Holy fuck, dude.
film right here in the back. We'll have it right in the back seat. Yeah. Oh, God.
Just got in the basement. Oh
Scary
my
shit.
god, dude.
Scary shit, man. At least he was able to help people, right? That's nice.
Did you get hit in the head? Yes. It just hit us directly. It just wiped everything out.
Oh my god, dude.
Storm coming in. Large hail is probably in this. This is not the place.
Yeah, Boogie's been posting creepy tweets about her for like days on end.
Safety.
He's been posting creepy tweets for days on end.
Praise God.
Still going? Yeah, look. They're trying to get out of there. Hailstorm coming down now. Yikes. Oh, poor doggo. Derek, I'm happy to have you here today.
We're okay. We're okay. Hi, buddy.
Another doggo. 2 doggo. 3 doggos.
Really appreciate this.
Oh, absolutely.
But you gotta get up. They don't like the rain. Come
They
on,
got it.
up.
Awesome.
Jeez.
I don't even want to film. Okay. So this is where, right when the tornado happened, I came up on this house. Well, I came up on the guy who just got hit by the tornado in his truck.
Yeah, in the middle of all this shit, dude.
So we came here right away.
Wow.
In the middle of all this shit.
Both of the grandparents.
Tornado actually started right outside the town you live in. Holy fuck,
Here,
dude.
in the bathroom.
Wiped off the map.
Oh, I'm just so bad. I'm like shivering because I'm cold, but also there's so much that happened, so I'm still processing.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, they're lucky as shit that they survived. The whole roof got ripped off their house, man.
Yeah, no
That
shit,
was nuts.
DSP.
Well, that was certainly unique. We never seen anything like that on DSP Reacts yet, have we? Like, I feel like I was there. That was crazy. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. On to the next. Holy shit.
Thanks for watching. It weren't even his video.
All the way back to the
Thanks for watching. Oh, this is
just so you know,
this is all right. This is Peep Show.
Favors in exchange for its return. I'll be happy to turn a blind eye.
Oh, lovely. That's great. To get back your humorous paperback, I have to
This
go
was
back to
all
my
right.
sex
I
trafficking.
watched it a little
But that's
bit when it
fine
was
by
new.
you.
We're talking like 20 years
Hi,
ago.
Russell.
What?
How's it going? We just happened to be passing and we wondered if you'd found a...
I'm not interested in talking to you, Jeremy. Not after this.
But I didn't do that.
Sure. Sure you didn't. You're pathetic.
All right. That's enough. I have no idea what this is. That's not I have no fucking clue what that was.
Didn't even watch anything.
Okay, so I have one more ultimate.
Didn't watch any of it.
Who is that? Goku! I'm from the future. My name is Trunks. I'm that guy's son. Huh? Also, you're
Didn't watch any of it whatsoever. Nice.
Here's an antidote for whenever that
Fuck you. Not watching your clip. Don't understand it.
I'm gonna destroy everything. I just came to warn you. Okay, bye.
Don't understand it. Not watching it.
Look, it's the android. I got this. Yep, that's the heart disease. Sorry, gotta go by. Hey guys, I can go Super Saiyan now. He's mine. Guys, these aren't even the right androids. Yeah, I'm Dr. Giro or whatever, and I'm gonna go get the real androids right now. Bye.
Bye.
Android 17 and 18. I'm gonna use the two of you to take over the world.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I love nature.
These androids are pure evil.
Hey, Krillin, I made this remote to blow up all the androids.
I'm gonna kill them and finally end this.
The fuck?
You could give him a chance, maybe.
I said something strange. What the? Help me! Help me! I'll pay you whatever you want. Help me!
He's a vacuum cleaner tail. A fucking vacuum cleaner tail.
My name is Cell. Tell me.
DSP's loving it.
What android?
I was created by Dr. Giroux's computer in the future that was destroyed. I know all your moves because you've been recorded.
DSP's loving it, dude.
A remote recording device to track you through all of your past battles and to use yourself to create me crazy.
You have all of our powers?
Yep. I stole Trunks' time machine from that era and came to this timeline so I can absorb the androids and become perfect.
Not if I kick your butt. Guys, there's someone even worse. They've Cell coming. He's stronger than all of us. Cell!
Okay. This is a very sus video, isn't it?
It's a fucking like laundry bag. That's great. You know, the sound effects are great. The fucking laundry bag hit him.
We step closer to perfection.
DSP loves this.
I took the antidote for my heart disease. Okay. And I'm gonna.
DSP is loving this, bro.
But I need one more day to get ready. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thanks. Whoosh. Yeah, I'll kill him myself. I'm gonna kill you and finally end this. Wait, earlier you said you were almost perfect? Yeah, I just need you
I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it. Oh, come on.
That's literally what happened. Stupid plot.
Now we're talking. This is not.
can you believe we never come here as Arthur? Can anyone actually believe
But if I gave you some more time, do you think you could get stronger?
Yeah, probably.
that we don't?
Ladies and gentlemen of Earth, in 9 days, I will be holding a competition of strength.
This is
arts
ridiculously actually a really good summary. Although they said Cell Saga in 5 minutes is 8 minutes long. It's actually a pretty good summary. I mean, it's all right. I don't want to keep watching it the entire show.
Okay, we're
gonna
not
skip
watching
the
it.
next thing, but actually,
We're finished?
It's ridiculously low budget and silly.
Yeah, you can.
but it
You
actually
only
covers
ever
the
got
plot
shot to shit.
accurately. So,
There was a
if you
way
wanna
of
watch
doing
more, Watch more for yourself. Let's continue.
it during a mission.
This.
There's a way of doing it during a mission. Yeah, I am lost in Technicolor. There was a way of glitching it, but I think they patched it.
And if you enjoy Dark Souls, it's a game you should know about to better
I never played
understand the
King's Field.
foundation of Souls. King's Field was From Software's first video game series.
Ah.
Their first game ever, titled King's Field, was the Japanese PlayStation's first RPG.
Ah.
Their
There's
second
Armadillo
game,
down there in the
also
distance.
titled King's Field, but technically King's Field 2 in Japan, was the International PlayStation's first RPG.
Ah.
It also happens to be one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh, I never played it. Never even heard of it.
And
Well,
the
I've
reason
heard of
why
it.
From Software...
You haven't heard of it,
my
DSP?
favorite
I thought you know about From Software.
This is just a cool camera trick that I saw my coworker Kurt do that I wanted to replicate. Don't mind me, though. While From Software is notorious today for Hidetaka Miyazaki's genius in the Soul series and beyond, what I find fascinating is that so much can be traced back to the very conception of From Software, way back before Hidetaka Miyazaki...
Yeah, you die in a hail of bullets.
company.
The only way to get
Now,
there was
let me
like
know,
glitching
any of
out
these
during this
design
one
concepts sound
mission.
familiar to you?
You can glitch out and then you can come here as Arthur.
There are definitely
Mr. Lion with the 5 months Twitch Prime, thank you very much, bro. You can come here with Arthur, and he does have a couple of lines of dialogue, but they patched that out. It was basically a glitch. But yeah, if you even tried to ride into West Elizabeth as Arthur, it didn't matter how fast you were riding, you just got shot to death.
There are locations with hidden traps that have been set for you, which you can also utilize against your enemies. The game is notoriously challenging and forces you to figure out the mechanics yourself. There are a plentiful amount of hidden walls and trust falls onto hidden ledges with both secret items and weapons for you to find. In other words, secrets that are actually meaningful and exciting to get. Your weapon attacks are slow and methodical, meaning you feel the weight of your weapons. You have a stamina gauge and can't just repeatedly attack without some sort of negative repercussion.
Why are they showing Dark Souls the entire time? Why not show
is
King's Field?
interconnected, and you'll find looping and branching paths, as well as shortcuts that bring you back to earlier points in the game. While I've been showing footage of the Soulsborne games, all of these elements are right here, in this little gem. So, let me rewind and give you the exact same speech, but with Kingsfield footage.
Why didn't you just do that to begin with?
You start in a location with branching paths. There are definitely routes you shouldn't take and are far too difficult for you, but the game won't hold your hand and trust the player to discover for themselves the correct path to go. Meanwhile, it's actually okay to travel these paths if you can accept the challenge. There is a story, but it's not completely spoon-fed to you, and you'll have to look at item descriptions to get a fuller picture of what's going on.
Same as Dark Souls.
Locations with hidden traps that have been set for you, which you can also utilize against your enemies. The game is notoriously challenging.
Dragon Slayer Productions, how you doing?
Mechanics yourself. There are a plentiful amount of hidden walls and trust falls on the hidden ledges. With both
I did play this game. I totally remember it now. I rented it. And I hated it. Why? Because this was the era when every game had to go 3D.
We're not doing bad. Yeah, I've seen a few people playing that battle bit. My mailman wanted to get it.
PS1 at least.
Lost in Technicolor. I've seen a few people talk about that battle bit game.
Horribly. The frame rate chugged, and basically the game played in like ultra slowdown mode all the time. I remember renting it, and I was like, dude, why would I want to play this? It runs like shit. Like it was like playing underwater in molasses. You couldn't get your character to react when you pressed the fucking button. So you're like, why on earth would I want to play this game? Now I totally remember it. Yeah, I remember it had that big box. Yes, I got it from Blockbuster. Yep, Kingsfield. So it's interesting. So all they did is they took the formula of the first-person game that they made, and then they changed it into a third-person action game, and it became incredibly popular. That's quite interesting, actually, to see that they did that. Okay, on to the next video.
It had a diameter of 3.5 inches and weighed approximately 14 pounds.
Okay.
Despite its size, it was given a menacing nickname, the Demon Core.
Huh?
The Demon Core.
Hey, he's playing Last of Us.
Fine plutonium-239 and gallium. The core was originally planned as a third bomb to be dropped on Tokyo on August 19th, if Japan failed to surrender after the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. When Japan officially surrendered on August 15th, 1945, the core was retired to experimental testing at Los Alamos, New Mexico. It was at Los Alamos that two fatal accidents...
Are you telling me that they're saying that there was going to be a third attack on Japan that wasn't going to be a nuke, it was going to be a plutonium bomb? Is that what he just said? And it was called the Demon Core? What in the fuck? Seriously? I knew nothing of that at all.
Involving the core would result in the death of two highly prominent nuclear physicists. The first victim was physicist Harry Daghlian. Harry Daghlian was conducting experiments on the core on August 21st, 1945, just a week after Japan surrendered. He was performing neutron reflector experiments, which attempted to observe the core under near-critical conditions.
Yeah, this is pretty mad.
The way neutron reflection works is you have a radioactive mass which is constantly emitting all kinds of radioactive particles, like alpha, beta, and neutron particles. When you add a shield like a brick of lead or tungsten carbide around the core, some interesting things happen. Both the alpha and beta particles get absorbed into the shield. However, neutron particles, being much more energized and neutrally charged, bounce off the shield. The neutron could bounce off in any direction. It could even bounce back into the core. When the neutrons collide with the core, it energizes it, causing it to become slightly more unstable, closer and closer to criticality. The more critical the core gets, the more radiation it emits. The more shields you add, the more neutrons collide with the core. At some point, you end up placing so much shielding around the core that enough neutrons collide back into it, causing it to go supercritical. This image is a recreation
Right, the picture of the guy is in this town.
These are the tungsten carbide bricks he was using to reflect neutrons back at the core to observe criticality.
So it's actually safer to leave it unshielded than shielded, because when you make it shielded, it becomes more critical. It can explode. Oh, God.
He gradually set up a stack of bricks around the core, with each brick bringing the core one step closer to criticality.
No.
One of the bricks
in Jules, he doesn't really have a clue, does he?
Near critical plutonium core. The brick now reflected an abnormally high amount of neutrons back into the core, making it undergo a criticality excursion event. The core went supercritical for a brief second, causing a sudden burst of neutron radiation. Daghlian quickly removed the brick from the core with his hand, returning it to a subcritical state. Though Daghlian was only briefly exposed to the supercritical core for a split second, he received an extraordinarily high dose of radiation of 510 rem, or 5.1
It killed him, didn't it?
Any rem dose
Can't go in the shop because I've shot the place up recently.
More than 1.5 times the fatal dosage. Here's a photo of Daghlian's hand badly damaged by radiation exposure just 9 days later.
Wow.
By the way, this is not bandaging, it's skin. falling off Daglian's
Yeah.
hand due to massive cell damage, a common symptom of acute radiation exposure.
God.
Daglian received the lethal dose on August 21st, 1945, and perished on September 15th, just 25 days later. However, Harry Daglian was not alone. In the room with him was a security guard and Army private Robert Hemmerly. Hemmerly was about 10 feet away from the core and received a much less severe dose of 8 rem, or 0.08 sieverts. Due to a much lower dose, he would later die from leukemia at the age of 62.
Wow, are they
in
saying that's why he got
1978.
leukemia?
Nonetheless,
Yes,
the Demon Core
DSP.
killed its first victim, and there was more to come. The second incident occurred on May 21st, 1946. Physicist Louis Slotin, who had worked on the Manhattan Project, was also testing criticality experiments on the plutonium core. But this time,
Now, I've
instead
played
of
it before.
carbide bricks,
This is the
there
first time
was
beating
two
it on
half-spheres
stream.
of beryllium that were
I wanted
placed
to beat
around
the whole
core.
thing on
In the
stream,
experiment, the
all
core was
the way to
placed
the
in one
end.
half sphere,
So
while the other
again,
would
what they're saying is if the core is kind of just left alone, it's okay. But it's when you start putting the shielding on it, that's when it becomes insanely dangerous. Because he showed him holding it right there, and it was fine. Huh.
rise and fall on top. Measurements of the core's activity was recorded as the top sphere moved up and down. This procedure had an even smaller margin of error than the tungsten carbide brick experiment. The spheres had to come within millimeters of each other, but could not touch. If they would, even for a split second, the core would go full supercritical. To prevent complete closure, shims were placed between the spheres.
They're all
Louis Slotin,
freaking out.
having done the experiment dozens of times, became acquainted with the procedure, and instead used the tip of a flathead screwdriver.
No.
One of Slotin's colleagues, Enrico Fermi, warned Slotin would be dead in a year if he continued the criticality experiments in this manner. On the day of the incident, Slotin was demonstrating how to conduct the criticality experiment to fellow physicist Alvin Graves, who is to replace Slotin in the near future. Whilst demonstrating the procedure, Slotin's screwdriver slipped, causing the top beryllium reflector to enclose the core. Immediately, there was a flash of blue light emitted from the closed sphere. Slotin quickly turned his wrist, flipping the top sphere off the core, halting the criticality reaction. In addition to Slotin and Graves, there were 6 other employees in the room.
Oh my
Physics student Samuel Klein, physicist Marian Selesky, photographer Dwight Young, physicist Raymer Schreiber, engineer Theodore Perlman, and security guard Patrick Cleary. Due to Slotin's position being directly in front and above the core, he received the highest dose of radiation, estimated to be at 1,000 rem, or 10
1,000!
sieverts, more than 3 times the fatal dose. Graves didn't receive as high a dose as he was standing directly behind Slotin. The other observers received much lower doses but still showed some effects of radiation exposure later in life, specifically Marian Selesky, who succumbed to leukemia in 1965, and Dwight Young, who suffered from aplastic anemia some 29 years later. Other observers either had little to no signs or died from other causes. For example, Patrick Cleary died 4 years later in the Korean War, and Alvin Graves died of a heart attack in 1965. However, Louis Slotin was the most unfortunate. Over the next several days, he experienced horrific effects of
His whole body
radiation
probably just
poisoning.
disintegrated.
There were radiation burns both in and outside his body. Complications from radiation burns caused intestinal paralysis, gangrene of the skin, and as one medical professional stated, total disintegration
I
of
told you,
bodily
he disintegrated.
functions. Slotin eventually passed away on May 30th, just 9 days after the incident. As for the Demon Core, it was scheduled to be used in a detonation test. However,
Yeah, exactly. Why let the dude live? They know they're gonna die. Just sedate them.
And recycled into smaller plutonium cores for detonation tests.
That's it.
The fates of Harry Daglian and Louis Slotin are a reminder of why safety procedures are so
He
important
literally
in
melted
extreme
like the
danger.
Nazis.
It is unfortunate that the final days of their lives
Yeah.
are etched in history.
He
as
literally
making
melted
fatal
like
mistakes
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And how dangerous is this technology that they were fucking with in World War II, right? That this,
Well, it's
this
just
wall
nuclear
is so dangerous. If you just encase it, it's gonna kill everything around it.
It's right.
They were gonna drop that on Tokyo. All right, ladies and gents.
Radiation's been around
That was
longer
pretty
than
crazy,
World War
huh?
II,
That was a pretty crazy
DSP.
part, I would say. But we got one part left coming on this week's show. Thank you for watching. DSP versus the internet. This has been an
7-Adrian,
interesting
that's
week.
interesting.
I've actually felt like fascinated more often than not on the stuff we're watching this week. We'll see what the final videos will be in this random order playlist coming right up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the final part.
Wow, see you in the final part.
All
Can't
right.
wait,
Derek, I'll
DSP.
see you later. I thought you took off like a half an hour ago. You all
Fuck
right?
off, Derek, you
All right, have
cunts.
a good
Die.
night, Derek.
You
Thanks for
fucking
stopping by today.
cunts.
Thanks for some of the trivia that you provided for us.
Oh,
Okay,
fucking,
we got the
you
last
little
part coming,
fucking
everyone.
cunt.
Last chance if you would like to support the stream. I would really
What a
appreciate it.
cunt.
If this were the last moments you were like, I wanted to support, please become a member or give some memberships. I was trying to hit 100 members today. I was really hoping we would do it.
Bro.
Get to 96. It sure would be great if we get 100 members this week by the end of the stream.
Yeah,
right,
wow.
Guys, thank you. And let's just jump right into the final part. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
He literally has $190.
Of DSP versus the internet for Sunday, the 16th of July, 2023. I have 5 other parts. If you haven't seen them yet, give them a look. Hope you enjoyed. This week has been a very different kind of show. Like, we've been seeing crazy horror stories. We've been seeing a natural disaster of a tornado. We learned about the Demon Corps. This was an educational week, but also a pretty scary one.
Educational.
Mid-July. Weird. Anyway, let's continue. It's time for the final part. And remember, if you want to be the person to nominate the videos for next week, please become a member today. It is the channel members who determine what videos we watch. Let's continue.
In February of 2003, 35 police officers armed with
orangutan prostitute
entered the small Indonesian village of Karangpangi. Although the villagers had successfully chased off the police in past visits, they were helpless.
This video is called Orangutan Prostitute.
Search for their target. The screams of an elderly woman could be heard over the ruckus. "She's my baby. You can't do this," she cried as they entered her home. Then they found what they were looking for, and although they knew what to expect.
By the way, I know this guy. I was going to say, is his name Justin Wang? He makes all kinds of weird videos on YouTube.
They were taken aback by what they saw. A shaven orangutan wearing makeup and jewelry, lying on a mattress, chained to a wall.
It's King Cobra.
Orangutan. She presents herself, begins to thrust and gyrate her hips. Ladies and gentlemen,
bro, they're fucking
this
the
is
monkey?
story of the orangutan prostitute.
Okay, I've seen enough. I'm serious. I have no desire to watch any more about this story.
Oh, DSP,
I
really?
believe it's true. I know humanity's fucked up.
Look, there's the picture.
I believe this is a real story. Thank you, Justin Wang, for bringing this story to me. Let's move on.
I've got a question for you. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
So, wait a minute. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? It's a kilogram.
There's the picture, dude.
Now, they may have different properties, meaning they may actually have, like...
They weigh the same, DSP.
But they weigh the same, correct? Okay, so let's see what
That's
happens.
the guy.
That's right, it's a kilogram of steel, because steel is heavier than feathers.
Wrong. Look at this guy.
What do you mean?
They're both
Limmy fucking around.
But steel's heavier than feathers.
The picture is a guy from Red Dead 1.
But they're both a kilogram.
What?
You
It
idiot.
doesn't prove anything. Steel's heavier than feathers.
I know, but look.
DSP, that's Limmy.
Right, so they're the same.
I wouldn't want to look at the size of this. That's cheating.
Oh,
That's cheating. That's cheating.
But steel's heavier than
told you.
feathers.
It's a joke, DSP.
Paul going to tell them.
They're right. They're both a kilogram.
Oh, no, no.
He streams, by the way.
What is it you don't get?
Anyone got Limmy's emotes?
I'm joking.
All right, the joke's old. Enough. The joke was funny for 5 seconds.
Ladies
Now
and
stupid. Let's
gentlemen,
continue.
Comedian.
Skipped it again.
Entertainer, Daniel Songer.
I feel like the vibe of the show has changed all of a sudden. Like, we were on, like, a pattern of, like, intellectual exploration. Like, there was some, like, we were learning. Even though it was, like, some things were pretty horrific, we were learning about natural, you know. Thus is the nature
fake laugh.
of the randomly ordered playlist. You never know what you're going to watch. We actually watched a series of quite interesting videos. And now it seems like we've gotten to the bottom of the barrel.
And he does, yeah.
Fuck this. Come
Great
on,
fake
man.
laugh.
Got me something better than that.
A lot of the examples that I'm going to cite today for the story and narrative process came from a very bad place. It came from a lot of hatred. I don't necessarily think that in the long run that was a bad thing. I think that the right amount of hatred can give you fuel to do far more creative projects and explore new areas that other games and genres aren't doing.
Games and genres?
It is easier to describe something you hate than something you love. It is easier to critique than to praise. It is easier to understand the fault in one's work or one's understanding of the world than it is to provide insight as to how they got to that rationale in the first place. This begs the question, is it that surprising when a platform that gives the power of expression to its audience is riddled with critique?
Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked, jungle is massive. Wicked, wicked.
And what irony that is, seeing as the most elegantly written Star Wars game spawned from this notion. One, it itself...
Time him out!
I am of course talking about Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Ah, shit. Guys, I didn't play it yet. I can't watch this video because I'm going to play this eventually. I want to play Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Oh my god.
I haven't played it. I want to play it. So if I watch this video, I'm going to completely spoil myself on the game. Son of a bitch. It sounded like I was
DSP,
like,
you always look it up already. He always looks it up.
Army stands with you thick and thin. Use the hate against you.
Too, right? Are they not remaking the Knights of the
He
Old Republic
always looks it up.
Eventually, I'll have the opportunity to experience these stories for the first time. So, sorry guys.
He
I don't
looks
wanna
up
spoil.
everything.
Sorry, this sounded like a good premise. I don't want to spoil. All right.
Oh my god.
Now we are back to the highbrow stuff. Now we are back to the most civilized of society. Here we go.
Well,
I can do it quick. Okay?
world's fastest hot dog eater.
Oh! What the fuck?
Okay. I mean, that's pretty insane.
Oh my god. Mega Man X? What's this? Get animation? Animation of Mega Man X? Mega Man X is a great game. The Hornet Box. Ready. Ooh!
Yeah, it can't be good for you. Let's put it that way. It probably ain't good for you.
You.
Hey, could you guys please stop?
We're the Mavericks. You can't stop us.
Okay, DSP. That geezer was inhaling that shit, wasn't he?
Listen, X here. The big boys, like me, are gonna go take care of this. Why don't you go wait at HQ where it's safe for you?
That dude was inhaling that shit.
Duh.
I'm a big boy. I can help.
Chill Penguin. I remember it. Chill Penguin. This game is an outstanding soundtrack, by the way. Mega Man X, I love the music.
You must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
What?
That's a good question.
Give me an ability. Slide.
Whoa.
The slide ability. Yep. Oh, the dash. The dash ability. The...
I'm a Mega Man now.
Wow. All you did was a dash. This is Spark Mandrill, I believe. Spark Mandrill? I think so. Oh, this song's amazing.
Yo.
Trust him to hum the theme. I mean, just trust him.
He's rocking out. That's great. They're having a playoff, a guitar playoff. Very nice.
Literally trust him.
Yeah! Come on! Who cares about fighting? Let's rock!
Shut up! For Soft P getting banned soon! Soft P getting banned real soon.
Oh yeah!
Ban hammers coming down, dudes.
Which one is this? Armor Armadillo? I think Armor Armadillo. Yep. Something octopus. I can't remember what it was. Something octopus.
Soft P, something here.
Wasn't this like Boomer Kuanger or something crazy like this guy? I think it was
I
Boomer
confused
Kuanger.
it. You're getting banned.
You tell me.
That's unfortunate. Who banned themselves? Hate Army?
What was it?
Hate Army banned themselves.
Can't remember what the chameleon was. Man, for some reason I can't remember the falcon at all. Wing falcon? Was it Sting chameleon? Sting chameleon. Man, why don't I remember the falcon?
They'll be back.
It is a falcon, right? I can't remember this thing. And then this is the, was it Mastodon or something? Magma Mastodon or something crazy like that? I can't remember it. How do I remember Boomer Kuanger, but I don't remember the name of the Mastodon? I forgot it. Storm Eagle it was? Storm Eagle. Thank you. It was Flame Mammoth.
Baby diaper. Boy, if you don't get... Let us fight man versus tiny baby.
No, listen to his voice. He's Russian.
Little man. You are no match for me.
It's worth it for that sound effect, I'm not gonna lie.
Ew.
Take my arm cannon.
Okay.
At the end, you have to fight Sigma, the Ultra Maverick.
Welcome. I see you've managed to get here all by yourself.
I will say this, it was very refreshing to finally, literally for the first time in Mega Man, actually have a villain that wasn't Dr. Wily. Because up to that point, always was Dr. Wily, and even in the games where they hinted it wasn't, it ended up being him anyway. So it was good to finally have a non-Wily villain.
Impressive.
Okay.
No! Yeah, he's crazy. He's hopping off the wall with a lightsaber and shit.
Oh no, he's too strong.
This isn't even my final form.
Oh no, you're a wall now.
That's right, X.
Okay.
Do you really think you can defeat me?
Yes.
Do you love how he's watching like a whole cartoon, obscure Mega Man cartoon? Won't watch even 10 seconds of some other programs. But he'll watch this whole fucking shitty cartoon.
I like the animation. You win! And that's it. That was good. I like that. That was a good one.
He loved
That was
that.
a great classic game that I played in the 90s, so I love that game, Mega Man.
He loved that.
So good.
He loved that, dude.
Oh my god, it's this guy again.
Greetings everybody, this is Wilbur Sargunaraj. Welcome to this very, very special super call solution. I am right now in the Uganda.
How to use the African pit latrine. Last week we learned how to use the Indian latrine. Now we're going to learn how to use the potty in Africa.
Another toilet video, loving
I
it.
am in the Africa, standing beside me is a very, very first class citizen.
Another toilet video.
Mulunji. Yes. How are you doing? How are you? Nice to meet you. Today
This is great.
World Toilet Day. Did you know
Oh, what is it? World Toilet Day. That's amazing.
Yeah, so it is amazing. Today is the World
Look at this
Toilet Day.
dude.
We are going to make a very, very special video. How to use the African What is this?
So how different
Pit
is this?
latrine. This is the African pit latrine. So this is what is this? This is like a cement slab type of thing.
Yes.
In the village, it would be like mud.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a very very high class.
These are so. All of these fucking troll redeems,
This is
dude.
a first class
It's
pit latrine
insane.
because it is made out of the brick and the cement.
It's
So,
insane.
You are going to show me. I mean, you won't show me, but I will go inside. But so first of all, you have to enter the latrine, the pit latrine. Okay, so but there is no door. You cannot lock the door.
No privacy at all.
I mean, I feel like he is.
So the door is broken.
Oh, that's the door. It's not on it.
Okay, so I entered the latrine. Look at the hole. There is a hole. You can see the hole. Very
Oh
small.
my god, it's
Like,
literally
see
just a
how
fucking
much, 6
hole.
inches
There's
and
nothing
you
in
have to
there.
go- You have to
Just
aim
shit in
half
there.
So if you're a man,
Yes.
uh,
So you walk in like you walked in.
okay, I stand and I try to aim for the hole.
You can stand in any direction. So you can stand right here. You can stand right there where you are standing. And
Okay.
the point is,
So I can stand like this as well and
if you feel like you can aim right.
okay. So that is number one.
Right.
What about the women? If you are a woman, what do you do? How do you use the latrine, the pit latrine? So small hole. Do you have to like squat like this?
You squat like that, and you also
Ah.
aim for the.
Women as well, you have to aim for the hole, the rectangle.
Like a fucking game. You have to have perfect practice for this.
Like in the India, like the commode. It's a very, very small rectangular place. So the women, you have to aim for that. The men, you have to aim for that. If you're so, Kakusa, I mean, number two, what do you do? So the same thing, you have to aim.
Number two, you do exactly the same
Is
thing,
that-
but you squat this time.
Okay, so you squat, number two. So you make sure that you squat. So I'm going to squat. This is the correct way. This way, not this way.
No, that is not the correct
Why?
way.
Because it's the same size.
You can really see you might be able to, depending.
And someone may come through the door, and then you'll be like,
Oh my god.
Just in case, I think the urine goes and it can go back.
Oh, a little
And then
I see,
after
a
you
little
do your
depression
business,
there.
then what? How do you clean? There is no water.
So there are different ways you can clean yourself. So traditionally we
Leaves.
used to use leaves.
Use some
Yes.
fucking leaves.
What kind of leaves do you
So
use?
any kind of leaves, from mango trees, avocado trees, any leaves. That
It's
have
hilarious,
taken
like to
up-
us to be like, well, what leaves do we use to do this? She's like, any kind of fucking leaves, you idiot. Just pull a fucking leaf off anything. What do you think? You think we care? There's nothing out here. Just fucking pull a leaf off a goddamn tree, shove it up your ass, you stupid idiot.
Bro.
Yes. So leaves
Wow.
like this, these are big enough.
What?
Here you go. Here's your leaves. Enjoy.
And then what do you do? Like I'm used to see in India, we take the dipper and the mug in the water. We take the left hand and then we clean. Here, what do you do with the
So
leaf?
this is like toilet paper. So use it like toilet paper.
So you wipe back or front.
Yes.
The motion direction doesn't matter.
Direction doesn't matter.
And then the leaf, what do? You throw outside or you throw in? So you take the used leaf and then you throw
A
it
nice
inside.
shitty
Make
leaf.
sure you don't,
Shove your
touch
shitty
the
leaf in
hole
there.
You throw it. That did not go. It's stuck right there. I don't want to put.
Is he for real?
I don't want to put my hand. See, look. I don't want to put my hand with the. You.
Well, it was a pretty good one, wasn't it?
There it is.
You could do both. You could alternate.
So let me also explain. There's another method, a newer method now.
Okay.
So very few people use leaves. Maybe in villages, you
Yes.
can also use paper.
Okay.
So newspapers, magazine paper.
Yeah, magazine. Here you go.
Just get any paper.
New York Times.
So, but you have to smooth it, just.
I heard Mad Magazine works really well. So basically nothing, and you don't wash after this, do you? There's no, I see no soap and no water, so what do you do? Wash? What the fuck is that? Washing?
So
One
you
smooth
have to
paper hurts
squeeze
the rectum.
The paper, make it very, very soft.
So you can start this process while you're waiting.
So while you're doing the business, you make sure that you take the paper and you wrinkle like this, and then you do front or back.
Front or back.
Like this or like this, and then make sure you put it down in the hole.
See you later, Willow.
And then your business is finished.
Business is finished.
This is very interesting, but this is my question. There is still some residue left there. What do you do? Because in India we wash with the water and it's very, very clean. Now there is some residue left.
Like, there's just
You
part of
have
you
to-
now. Deal with
You
it.
just, it's food, it's part of your. So
See? What the fuck did I just say?
Fine, you just let it be.
What the fuck did I just say? It's part of you
Very
now.
interesting. You stand up and
That's
you can
amazing.
flash latrine, like pour water, no water?
Oh, no water because it's natural, it is eco-friendly.
It's very eco-friendly.
Yes.
What about the, how do they clean
You
it?
would, and Jules, you're not wrong.
Pumping sewage out of the latrine?
You're not wrong at all.
It will be smoked to take out smoke. Yes, it can be smoked. So to clean it, to give it a good smell.
Smoked latrine.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not wrong
good
at
smell.
all.
How do you wash your hands now?
Then you go out, you look for some water. Usually there'll be a jerry can with water, so you just wash your hands.
What if there is no water?
Then you're shitty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wilbur Sargunaraj reporting.
That's it. It is like, what if there's no water? Well, fuck it. You got shitty hands. They don't care. They're in fucking Africa. They don't give a shit. You know what they're worried about? Getting food for the day, surviving, not dying from fucking crazy shit like flies coming and biting them and causing disease and shit, and wild animals coming at their shit.
Okay.
They don't fucking care about shit on their hands. They got busier shit to do. That's first world shit. You know what I'm saying? That's first world concern. To them, they just don't want to die today. That would be nice. So there are some real tough people right there. Seriously. Okay.
Do you have a drawer full of sharp knives but prefer to cut your bread with a doorstop?
No.
I'm Anthony Sullivan, and this is why I masturbate. It's the Edge of Glory, mankind's first step into space colonization. Behold, a credit card. You can buy things with a credit card, I'm sure you knew that. But did you know you can sell things with it as well, such as murder? This device is so advanced, I'm shitting my pants. Here's the secret, it's the erect nipples. This sad kiwi doesn't stand a chance. This orange is having a bad day. Fuck whatever food this is. I'm slicing and dicing this celery's whole family. Oopsie, I grabbed the shitty knife. Edge of Glory can turn that shitty knife into a titty knife, giving you perfect slices. It also has super suction. I wouldn't shove this pineapple inside of my wiener hole if this was the last pineapple on Earth. Prior to the Edge of Glory's existence, you had to pay tomato prostitutes in cash, but now you can force them to accept the credit card for sex. Otherwise, they will face certain death. Give a tomato a false sense of security. When it thinks it's safe, throw it on the fucking knife. The Edge of Glory can fuck chef's knives, fillet knives, paring knives, and peeling knives. Stand back, I'm Anthony Sullivan. Do not try this at home. This is a knife on a grinder. How does that taste, bitch? There we go. Alright, now let's see how it cuts. It can't even cut a fucking orange. But if we put it to the Edge of Glory, we can cut through the perception of time. And orange is not even an opponent for this Edge of Glory enhanced knife. It's just too easy for an Edge of Glory knife with this brutality.
I'm pretty bored. I don't know about you guys. I mean, this is a very old video from Moist Critical. I've seen his like stuff now, and I think that his stuff today is actually good. I think this is boring. I didn't even laugh once. You know what I mean? But then again, we've all changed in time. I think his current content is much better than this. So there you go.
Like, whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like, sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like, you're gonna end up on a one-way street, and it's going nowhere. Like, that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
You ever look at music that you've written and look back at it and say, whoa, that surprised me?
I used to. I don't do that anymore. I don't know how I got to write those songs.
What do you mean you don't know how?
Bob Dylan?
Well, those early songs were like almost magically written. Darkness at the break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, a handmade blade, a child's balloon.
Eclipses both the sun and moon. To understand you knew too soon. There's no sense in trying.
Try to sit down and write something like that. There's a magic to that, and it's not Siegfried and Roy kind of magic.
Demonic spirits.
It's a different kind of a penetrating magic.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
What?
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
What the hell?
This Earth?
What is going on?
And then in a world we can't see.
This is real?
The train interesting,
seriously,
not
that
as
was
boring.
real.
Again, you're not wrong.
Oh, by the way, look. Top 10 douchebags in gaming. This might have been good, but I think we're out of time. This is wow, this is a Screw Attack video from back when Screw Attack used to exist. I used to watch these videos back then, by the way. Look, 14 years ago.
Well, can't watch that now.
These videos don't even exist anymore.
Can't watch Craig now, dude.
Bob Dylan is admitting he had a deal with some kind of a godlike entity to have his talent, and he's
can't watch Craig now, dude.
What the hell? What the hell? Right? That's wild. Then again, I don't think that Bob Dylan has always been the poster child for coherence or rational thought. If you know what I'm saying. He was always a little bit, doing peace signs. You know, he was doing peace signs all the time. So maybe he wasn't exactly the most... I don't know, that was pretty funny. All right. Well, guys, we indeed are out of time. I want to say thank you to everyone here who joined me for DSP versus the Internet this week. Honestly, this is a pretty good variety of stuff. I think this last hour, of course, had some crazy crap. But I actually think this was a pretty good variety of stuff. I enjoyed it. I want to say thanks to everyone who submitted it. You know what I will actually say, by the way? Some of this variety and interesting stuff could have come from because there were new people.
Yeah, Modern Control's geef.
Last week we had 20 gifted memberships, and all of those 20 people got to nominate
like
videos.
he ain't got to do 360s
so
or nothing.
Well, the variety and the interesting stuff this week could have been attributed to the fact that we had different people nominating the videos. So it's all it takes, you know. I would say, again, if you're someone who likes the show or liked more of the content this week, please consider becoming a member, and that would be awesome. All right? And again, for those who didn't get their videos watched, my apologies.
Wake up, level 3.
Random selection, where those videos get put into the playlist. It is completely shuffle order.
Wake up, level 3, which is 2 buttons.
It's the
Modern Control's geef.
So thank you all very much. Until next week. And by the way, I hope that you guys
will
join
God,
me
look at
next
this
week
cringe.
for another episode of DSP versus the Internet. Same time, same place. And thanks to those who submitted. If you are a new member from today, because actually there were some people who were gifted memberships that I'm going to shout out in a second. The thread to post up your videos for next week will be live tonight. So keep your eyes peeled here on the community tab of the channel. All right? Thank you all.
God damn it.
And I really appreciate
They're
you
getting
all,
blacklisted, dudes.
And having a good time with me here every week.
Modern Controls. That's so cringe.
Peace out. Okay. So that being said, I want to say thank you because Nathan Smith actually gifted 5 memberships during that final part. Now,
getting beat by Modern Controls geef who just I don't even know what you have to do for command grab on Modern Controls.
For some reason,
it's down sync. Oh yeah, wow.
And they've all scrolled off the screen. So congrats.
Totally unearned random super. Yeah.
And you know that
Wake up level 3.
Actually hit the 100 members I was looking to hit this week. So thank you to Nathan for making that possible. I really appreciate that.
Actual cringe.
And thanks to everyone who chilled. And thanks to everyone who supported
JP's bad enough
today on DSP Reacts. All right, everyone. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to upload.
Where the fuck is my lighter though?
And then
yeah.
Actually, I'll turn this off for now. 2 new parts for today, and then a new part going live once a day for the next 4 days of the week here on the channel. If you are a member, you can watch the archive right away. Okay.
Yeah, by going to Raw Dark or fucking.
Consider becoming a member.
What's it called?
That's another benefit to watch the archive.
Dave's Mirror.
As soon as you want. Now tonight, we're not doing.
That's how you can watch it. That's how you can watch it immediately.
Night over on DSP Gaming. That means the viewers have the opportunity to join.
Well, I don't mind. Modern's like definitely helps a lot of people early on. It definitely brings more people to the game. But there's no question that, especially early on when you're all beginners and you all suck, it's easier. Even though you get a little bit of damage nerfing and whatever else, geef's still a monster. And you just got to push a couple of things as opposed to do a fucking 360 like on command and press 2 buttons.
That's probably what we're doing tomorrow.
It is harder.
More Amnesia the Bunker. All right?
I don't think once you get...
Enjoy the break.
Once you're better at the game, I don't think it matters. And you still got to learn like positioning and stuff like that. You still got to like... Well, he's done. Yeah, great. You still got to learn like... You still got to have... Yeah, exactly. It's 4 pile drivers instead of 3. You still got to have some fight... You still got to have some fight knowledge, dude. So it's not like, you know... Limmy video, yeah, no one got Limmy emotes. Yeah, exactly. You still gotta get used to spacing, what the other characters can do, all that shit. Yeah, you still gotta be good at all that. You still gotta have knowledge of all that. Just actually performing the moves when you want them is definitely easier. Some of that shit's hard to do, bro. A lot of that shit's hard to do. Bro, that Derek thing was so weird. That Derek thing was so weird, bro. That Derek thing was so fucked up. I mean, Street Fighter's tricky, dude, but I'm still loving it. I'm still loving it. I'm still enjoying it a large amount. What's up with Derek? DSP just got a questionable video about can you morally blame paedophiles? Oh yeah, it is. You're right. You're completely right. DSP got a sus video about can you morally, blame paedophiles, and he was like falling over himself to be like, oh well, they get thoughts and they can't control them and all this sort of shit. It was really, really nasty. It was really not cool. It was creepy as hell. Let's do... Let's do... I'll do this first. I'll do that first. Why is this not loading? I'm gonna amuse myself for 5 minutes before I go to bed. No! To blow that out. To be fair, I've got to clean my keyboard out. Let's have some good ones. Alright. We're gonna watch this.
What are the odds of this happening?
Very briefly. I want to watch this for a little bit.
Let's go!
No, he got it. Oh my god. Wee!
Yep, that's stupid.
And here we have Super Mario after McDonald's.
Nice.
She needed a cheeseburger, so she took a nap. Gym
Passed
girl
out.
training with a power band. What could possibly go wrong?
God, I hate the fucking commentary.
Being short in the gym is always a challenge, but this gym smurf doesn't give up.
Oh my god, for Christ's sake.
Doing some fitness at home is great, but don't do it with your eyes closed.
Bro, how you got that much space to play VR and you still run into the wall? I have never run into a wall playing VR, and I've got a third of the space that person had. How the fuck do you do that? Assassin, how you doing? How the fuck do you manage that?
Let's see how much this gold digger gym girl weighs. Holy
Yeah, let's
shit,
turn this shit off.
big.
That's not right.
Oh, jeez.
That's not right. That's not funny. It's broken.
The tough guy Snowflake
Okay.
on the left is angry that the deadlifting guy is making noise. He's deadlifting, of course there's gonna be noise, but this guy stands his ground.
The geezer's like, fuck you. I'm gonna deadlift here, fuck you. Yeah, they're giving it good.
Right off, bitch. You want this shit? Yo, what type of parent you fucking pussy? I'm fucking right? Do a fight! Do a fight! No, bitch. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
And now a clip
Yeah.
from women's NBA.
That'll do it. I can't have the music. Too annoying. Oh.
From the skeleton crew. She says, at least I have the best abs, but all her boyfriends get the crabs.
Oh my god. Anything for the gram, dude.
And apparently the
Like, why?
African gyms is much better than European gyms.
Yeah.
And now for the glory of CrossFit.
Okay.
And apparently this guy just can't let it go. Never forget.
What?
This guy just can't let
Bro, check this dude out. Check this dude out. Check this out. Fucking hell. Talking about momentum, dude. Yeah. Geezer launched himself.
And here we got an episode of Spider-Man.
He looked at the girl. Watch this dude look at the girl, and he got like a little, he got like a little pump of like aggression. He's like, yeah, look, he checked her out. Yeah, I'm just do it, bosh. That's not how I set up for pullovers, if that's what he was doing.
Polish edition.
Oh my god. What? Dickhead. Oh.
It's another Gymshark.
Yeah.
You playing that fucking X? But unfortunately,
Oh, please
Gymshark
don't
bros
do that.
Die. They
Please don't
multiply.
do that. Close.
Warning,
That's why you don't do that.
your own height. You should never combine step dancing with weightlifting. And here we got some bicycle training for the CrossFit Games. And this is how you clear a
Yep.
building in an indoor gym fail. Always check the treadmill before you step on it.
Yeah.
Ego lifters like this one usually have a small break.
Oh my
because
god.
the ego takes
Oh!
space in their head.
Bro, these people are mentally ill.
If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it. Do it now. Someone is trying to tell them.
These people are crazy. Oh no.
When your medical bills are not
Fucking CrossFit pull-ups. God damn, they suck.
She needs some help. The all pain no gain.
Imagine standing under that much weight and just being like, let's go. I can do it.
The weights literally rolled this guy out of the gym. They see me rolling.
Oh, yeah, that'll fuck you up. Okay, hilarious.
Even handcuffed to each other. This is Romeo and Juliet training.
Why the fuck? Get fucked. You idiots. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Never ever ask some random newbie to spot you on a heavy squat. This guy actually tried to butt lift him.
What the fuck?
Gym idiots. When they fail, they take you down with them.
Uh-oh. Look at, to be fair, bro, you're curling in the fucking squat rack. The rack is not for curling, dipshit. I don't care how much you got on that bar. It's not for curling in, fuckhead. Go and get some dumbbells. You fucking idiot. Look at him fucking dive out the way. Watch him dive. Look. Woo! Oh, get out of the rack, dudes. Look, he's got like one plate on there, green one. Let's say there's 20. Let's even say it's like, or 15 maybe, 15, 20. So he's curling like 50, 60 kilo. I don't fucking care. Get out of the fucking squat rack. Get out. You don't need that big bar. Go and get the dumbbells. You don't need that big bar. I'm telling you all. Get out. You will always curl in the squat rack. Holy shit. Woof. Yeah, natural. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. That is not natural.
But even Planet Fitness doesn't deserve this ride
Oh, fuck.
looting crap. And the MVP of this gym fail is the titanium glass.
Oh. Okay, nice. 60 kilogram curl is good. It is. It probably wasn't 60 kilos. Because the what's name plates are normally yellow or blue. But, you know, it's probably 50. But get out of the rack. Use some dumbbells.
But standing on the edge is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now time for gym files from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, natural. Mike O'Hearn, yeah. Mike O'Trend, lifelong natty. What a fucking dipshit. All for the gram. I don't know why that's a gym thing. Nice. Oh my god. How the fuck you let the cat get that big? Oh, it's over. It's over now. You gotta get out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to dump the weight. You don't know how to dump the weight. That was a bit stupid. That was a little bit stupid, wasn't it? Jim memes moments. We ain't watching that. Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. Oh well. It's over. It's over. I've got to eat and go to bed and go work tomorrow. So I'm going to bed semi-early. And we're going to raid. We're going to raid. this guy. We're gonna raid this guy. Right, tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow to do all the same things that we did tonight. Play games, probably watch the guy talk some shit. He's doing a viewer lobby, isn't he, tonight? Lalo, I see you. He's doing a viewer lobby tonight, isn't he? Micah! I'd have to grow the beard like down here. I've got a few, there's people have been a few things now. Micah! I'd have to get a hat and everything. Alright, go in the list. What was I saying? Oh yeah. DSP doing the viewer lobby tonight. So there'll probably be some salt for me to watch or listen to on the way to work. And or talk about tomorrow night on the stream. Don't know if I'm going to stream. It'll probably be like a little late. Do nothing stream tomorrow. It'll probably be a little late do nothing stream tomorrow because I've got to go out. I've got to take the little one out. The Terror number 2 has got to go out tomorrow evening. So I'll be doing that and then gym and stuff and then trying to eat and then rushing. Rushing everywhere, chat. I love all of you. Thank you for hanging out. Good night.